you started exactly where you are right now. You talked to Zoblob, crazy little gnome, and then you also did some investigating at a bar. You found out that Floon was captured and that he had a friend named Raynor and Renair, Neverember, and oh god, now I'm lost. And then you found out that he got taken potentially to a warehouse up near Candle Lane, which is marked on your map now. Then you went back to try to get some info. After sleeping on a roof, you went back to the yawning portal, or before. God, I'm all out of sorts now. And then you got kind of stiffed for information there. Went back to the bar, trying to do some more digging around, and you found out that Renair actually might have followed Floon as he got captured, like the silly noble that he is. He slept on a roof, and there was a really cool RP moment where Devalia and Dorian had a little chit chat on a roof. So that was very cool. Cool stuff.
Some issues.
Oh, actually, I forgot to, because DMs forget this kind of thing. I'm going to give you both inspiration for that conversation. That was a nice one.
Wow. Well, I'm a very light sleeper. So I was kind of in the conversation. I set up the alarm around the perimeter so that the conversation could take place.
You did.
That's pretty inspirational.
Yep. Somebody's watching that's inspired by you. All right. Let's let it rip. So as you find yourselves now standing in a familiar spot on Zastro Street, I believe one of you actually had a conversation with Zoblob this early morning, and you've had a conversation at the bar as well. So Fume, if I'm not mistaken, you had a conversation with Zoblob. You paid him to find out a little bit about the plushie, and then you were waiting on Tinker Corbin to go in there.
Yeah, so Fume came out, Dorian and Corbin came out, and we were meeting back in the middle of the street.
Yes, correct. So bar conversation's been had, and that's where you learned about the possibility of where Renair might be.
Okay, so
I forgot, when we were at the bar, the yawning portal, what did we learn again from there? Just to clarify,
shit, really,
Nothing
really, right?
Yeah, not a ton.
I'm not missing anything.
No.
You
You learned that Renair hasn't been back there for a while.
Oh yeah, he has like an empty, like vacated inn spot or whatever.
Yes.
Correct.
And we learned that Dorian has an Ember Flame crest on his shield. We did. Because we walked into the bar, I prestidigitationed a different symbol on there.
Right, correct. Thank you.
Yeah,
there's so much to remember because there's so much information in this campaign.
There's a lot in this one. So Dorian and I had the conversation with the 3 drunk human dudes. So on our way out, that is where we heard about Renair going to the warehouse for Floon. So on our way out to Dorian, well, it sounds like the warehouse is where we got to go next.
Yeah, we'll just need to figure out a way to get in there.
Yeah, I think Fume maybe had some ideas. Let's go find Fume and Devalia and see what they found out from Zoblob. And then we catch Devalia dancing in the rain in the street.
Gonna be chill, just like practicing poses.
Is Fume here yet, or
Fume's in the shop, right?
He did finish. He did finish.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
Did I get and I got the envelope too, I think, right? That invitation, which, I mean, apparently there's nothing anyways. Some invitation thingy.
Yeah, an invitation to a murder mystery.
Yeah. I don't, okay. Well, when I look at it though, there is like a paper inside the envelope, right? I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna type out what it says exactly, but I'm not gonna do that right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Fume, what'd you find out from Zabla? Hopefully you treated him well. Dorian
Yeah,
was this whole
yeah.
time.
He's a bit of a weird one. I got this envelope from him. It's some kind of murder party. I don't know. You wanna? I didn't even open it yet. You wanna read it out loud, maybe?
I mean, do
See
you
what it
want to
says?
do you want to read it out loud?
I could, yeah, I can read it if you don't. I just thought I'd ask out of politeness. I guess I can read it if you want. Sure. Like I opened it.
Yeah.
So I'll give you the general details of it.
Okay.
It gives you a date in the it's about 2 months from now. And it is signed by somebody named Zardon Zord. Zardon Zord. And the murder mystery is set to take place on a glorious ship while docked at Waterdeep.
Pirates. Fucking love pirates, bro.
Someone's running. That's
And there is a next to the signature, there's like a little kind of extra flair on the signature that is signed kind of like a wide brimmed hat with a little feather in it. The end
I
of
mean,
the
does that
signature.
name ring a bell at all, or
What was the name?
Zardon Zord.
yeah?
You know what? Let's get everybody to do a history check here. Everybody's kind of been in Waterdeep for a while. Let's get everyone to do a history check.
First roll.
he said it's set to take place at Waterdeep and what? He said it's something else. Set to take place
On a ship, on a
ship.
glorious ship while docked at Waterdeep. All right, first
Dirty 20.
Ooh,
Dirty 20.
19 for the boy.
What was it? Roll. Sorry, history.
history.
Historia.
Eights. Just an eights.
Big 8.
Big old eights.
What do we get from Dorian? I see. So unfortunately, that was a pretty high check, high DC. So Devalia, the only one walking away with this one. Zardon Zord rings a bell to
I
you
rolled a 19,
as
Frank.
Yeah.
It's that high?
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
some things
is-
are high as fuck. Yeah.
That's fucked.
This is a mysterious purple
Okay,
envelope
that's
with a
fucked.
mysterious murder mystery
Some rolls are
attached.
like 30s.
Signed by some guy.
Signed by
Okay.
mysterious guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So Zardon Zord rings a bell to you. No face in particular comes to mind, but the wide brim hat seems to be something you remember as a child at a festival that comes to town. And just something about that name, yeah, the wide brimmed hat, like it's definitely something from your past. As a kid, you were taken there.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody else, just man, that's a strange name.
Man, that's a strange name.
Signed by someone named Zardon Zord. It's kind of weird signature. Does anyone know who the hell this is?
It kind of rings a bell. It's like I don't know. It kind of rings a bell from when I was a kid. I think it used to be kind of like one of those like when the festival comes to town. Just verbatim what Frank is saying. Yeah, like there's usually like a hat involved that's wide
Wide
brimmed.
brim. Right.
But yeah, it wasn't not remembering too much after that, but not like a stranger. You know what I mean?
No, actually, not really.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
I will say, for the sake of remembering what we're doing, 2 months from now, we can do murder mystery party things later. As for, God damn it, I really need to go talk to Zoblob.
About
Are you
About what?
guys about about everything? But I
Why
feel
don't you
like
talk to us about it? We're cool.
you guys are so cool. You guys are so chill. Not that I need it.
Yes.
Devalia, chill.
Sorry.
You're chill.
yeah.
Not that I don't need to necessarily talk to him. I want to go ask him a bit more because I think he has more information for us. And I think that I might be the only one that he'll give it to. And seeing as we're both
okay. Okay. So what should we do? Do you want us to stay out here and just be chill?
just be way chill.
I can do that.
Actually, what we can do
Is be chill.
is be so chill. I need you to indoctrinate Dorian into Chillville. And Dorian, if you want to take them up to where we spoke with Glad, I believe was her name, our friends previously, you can fill them in with what we found out at the tavern, and I'll talk to Zoblob and catch up with you guys there.
All right.
Is that chill?
Super chill. Super chill.
Okay, and then so I will walk into Zoblob's shop.
Can I try to sneak in behind him and follow him in there?
Oh my god.
You can. It's just that like the way the shop is built is like big glass windows, glass door, and then it's just walls, like shelves along the walls, and desk in the middle. Like it's just a wide open thing.
Oh, so it's hard to like hide.
You're not gonna hide anywhere unless you can like get around him and behind the desk somehow.
Oh. Okay. Maybe not then. I guess
Okay.
if it's like that hard. Is there like well, is there an open window anywhere?
Open window?
Yeah.
No, it's like just big glass panes as the front of the shop.
Okay.
The only opening is just the door.
Okay. So now I'll pass, I guess.
Okay, so you guys are headed up the street then a little bit. It's up Zastro. And Corbin, you're going in to see Zoblob. Corbin, give me a perception check real quick.
Okay, I will. I've perceived with the best of them in my time. Well, and I lost. I rolled an 8. Wait, perception? 8. Yeah, 8.
Okay, okay, so you walk into Zoblob's shop, and you see him with his arms behind his back, standing there, looking towards his desk, like his back to you. And he just says, "I sensed you were coming."
Hey, what's up, X? And then I'm gonna throw up the gnome salute again.
Mm-hmm. And he, without looking at you, does the same thing.
Okay. Is everything okay in here?
I can't be sure anymore.
What do you mean?
I've revealed too much, I fear.
Revealed too much? To who?
I'm glad you asked. There was a fire, man. A man made a fire. He had fire everywhere, and I told him far too much.
Well, what is far too much? Gnome to gnome.
I dare not say. Oh, and he turns his head, and then he holds out an open palm to you.
I'm gonna like open palm. I'm gonna do one of these and roll his hand up and hold his hand in mine. Gnome to gnome, Zoblob. You can trust me, and I guarantee there isn't anybody in this town, in this city, in Waterdeep that cares for your interests as deeply as I do. I understand what it's like to be a gnome in this city. What is too much?
Are you just trying to coax info out of him? Or are you being sincere?
I'm being sincere.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily trying to like persuade him into telling me.
Well, if you're being sincere, it's a persuasion check. If you're lying to him, then
Okay,
it's a
I am being
deception.
sincere. Okay.
So give me a persuasion.
All right. I will say I have persuaded the best. So a 9.
A 9.
Oof.
Okay. I know. You mean the best. It's just I have connections, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Connections that I don't always I'm not always proud of. That's all I can say.
And you know what, Zoblob? That's all right. If it's safer for you this way, then that's okay. You don't have to say a thing. What I will say is that the fiery man is fortunately on our side. He's accompanying me, and we're looking to get some work done in the city. So he's good people. and the information that you gave him is safe and will stay within this info triangle that we've created. I do have some questions for you, however. We spoke previously, and you talked to me about the going-ons outside that we saw a few nights ago with the 5-man jumping the 1-man, and it turns out that 1-man is somebody that we're interested in as a group that we're trying to find because we think that they're in harm. And we have reason to believe that he's been taken to the Zentrum warehouse just up the street a bit. And I wanted to ask what you know about the Zentrum and what you might know about their warehouse.
Well, you seem like thinking over everything you've been saying. Yes, that makes a lot of sense, actually. He was taken north. And if I'm not mistaken, that's where I see them come from all the time. A keen investigator you are. Very keen. Gnome to gnome.
Gnome to gnome. Is there... We're under the impression that we need to go into the warehouse, and we are unfamiliar with the Zentrum clan guild and their capabilities. Are you familiar at all with, or have maybe any information or anything that we should be worried about in dealing with these guys?
They're quite brutal. Nasty. Vicious. And many. Tall. Stinky. Brown eyes and blue eyes. And green eyes. And short. Also.
Thank you, Zablob. Now, on a brighter note, I want to ask you, what do you have for sale?
Everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale. Do you mind, you have the hilt of a sword, correct?
Yes.
Would you by chance happen to have an alchemist kit?
I have purple vials.
Okay. How much for the purple vials?
1 dragon, which is gold.
Okay, 1 dragon. I will take the purple vials. I will take the hilt of the sword. Would you by chance have anything that could be used or is scrap metal?
3 dragons for all of that with some scrap metal. Purple scrap metal.
Purple scrap metal, purple sword hilt, purple vials, 3 dragons.
4 purple vials. Yes.
It's yours. And I will reach in and I will hand over 4 purple dragons.
4 dragons.
4 dragons. I have prestidigitation them to be purple as I hand them to him.
Such fine taste. And he runs over and gathers all the things for you. And so you've overpaid him a little then.
Yeah, sure, whatever the fuck he said is.
He asked for 3. He asked for 3.
I gave him 4. Fuck it.
Okay,
I already
all right,
marked
fair.
it off.
All right. You're welcome back here anytime.
Thank you, Zablob. And like I said, your secrets are safe with me. Be safe, steadfast friend. And then I will walk out with my things.
And he holds it. He holds it the whole way.
Okay.
All right. Do we have is Immersion playing something right now?
Oh. No.
Look at you go.
So sorry.
Is it working a new bot next week?
Yeah. Immersion bot's not working.
It'll be in replace of me. So
My immersion. Oh.
Okay, and then I will start walking up to where we met Glad. I believe it was Glad and friends to talk previously. Glad, Momail, and Sethi, which is where Dorian, Davalia, and Fume should be chatting.
Correct. So
Okay.
just up the street.
That's where I'm headed.
Okay. And unless you guys have other plans, I'll say that you guys meet up
I don't think so.
No
Okay.
plans?
We'll just be frolicking on our way there, I guess.
Very
Solid.
chill.
Taking our time. Very chill. Yep.
Very
Excellent.
chill.
Okay.
Dorian, did you get a chance to fill them in?
I mean, there wasn't much information that we got based on, you know, they just think he's in there. Right?
Dorian,
They were pretty drunk.
they were pretty drunk. I will remind you that
Please do.
Davalia and Fume don't know who he is in there is. So, well, what we were
I see.
told by a couple of drunkards in the bar is that the night that Floon was taken, Renair also there, which we all know, and Renair was actually seen following the Zentarim and Floon into the warehouse. So, in our quest to find Floon and Renair to question him to see, you know, what we're getting into, it sounds like both of them are in the warehouse now.
Wait, when you say following, you mean like cooperating with them, or
They didn't specify, but not. It wasn't a following. It was.
I believe
Renair-
they said they didn't think he was alive anymore,
They-
potentially.
They did say that, and it wasn't so much that Renair was following. Renair followed up that direction, looking for Floon after he had been taken that way by the Zentarin. So Renair, I think, understands the mix-up and is trying to fix it, but I think, unfortunately, both are now held captive.
well, that doesn't sound very good.
No, it does not.
All right, so are we just going right in, or what time of day is it actually? It's
So yeah, it's basically like the crack of dawn. The sun's starting to come up, so we can like about 7.
Are we just barging in, or I mean, we're kind of back to square one almost. It feels like no. We went to the yawning portal,
Well-
got essentially nothing from it.
Well, you did say they have kind of like a warehouse in the back. Maybe if
It was
we
a
see
loading
if
door.
there's any, yeah,
The whole thing's a
If-
warehouse.
if we see if there's any trolleys or wagons coming in during the day, maybe we can see, you know, what they're delivering, and maybe we can sneak on one of those carts and get inside.
I mean,
There
we
wasn't
could
much
try.
activity at night.
Yeah, we could try. I mean, that's why I wanted to go in at night, because it's, you know, maybe we can get in. But yeah, if we can sneak into one of those things, that could be an option. Yeah, assuming there is something to sneak into, though.
Yeah, so we were under, we had a couple of thought processes, right? One of them being, if we sneak in at night, obviously it's dark, nobody sees us sneaking in, but they could be operating at night and may very well be awake inside. Or the inverse, or I guess following along with that, they're sleeping during the day. So now we're assumed that they're sleeping. So maybe we give it a couple of hours, see if anything's coming in and out, see if there is any movement during the day, and if there isn't, that does give us a good idea that they're pretty stagnant during the day, and maybe that is the time to hit.
Are we just going back to that rooftop?
I think maybe we
You can
Try
scope out the back alleys
yeah
as
try
well.
somewhere on the back side to see if they're bringing anything through that loading dock.
All right. I mean, only one of us knows the way back here, so I would assume you know the best way to get us without, you know, get us there without getting caught. Mr. Dorian.
Oh, we'll be fine. But yeah, I'll start to lead the way. And I'm gonna go. I mean, unless we have any objections, but I'm gonna go kind of back here. Black Wagon Alley.
Works for me.
So I'll say you guys make your way up there. As you get up there towards that kind of intersection right before the alley, the houses are fairly densely packed. Also, the city is starting to wake up. More and more people are coming out. The air is quite crisp and dewy. And people are coming to life. So some of them kind of take interest, but pass you by as they have places to be. You're able to squeeze your way in between two of the homes, and you find yourself in the back alley. This, covered by the shade of the surrounding houses, is still quite dark.
So up there.
Pull you out. And you're looking to get to the back of the place?
Yeah, the loading dock area.
Okay. So I'll say you can kind of pull around the corner unless you want to go about certain things.
Let's pull around to the corner, I guess.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, maybe we shouldn't be grouped up together. Look less inconspicuous. Chill, more chill.
More chill. Always more chill. Okay, so we're in this back alley here.
Yep.
I mean, do we want to see if we can, maybe one of us can get back on the rooftop without being seen by everybody?
Yeah, I can go if you want, if no one else wants to.
And
I
then
can go.
I mean, ladies first, sure.
so we split up.
Oh yeah.
Getting more eyes, might be helpful.
Yeah.
So we'll send Devalia and Fume to the roof, and Dory and I can just, be in the area back here, foot patrol the ground unit.
Do you want a hand getting up onto the roof, Devalia?
That. Thank you. Yes.
Is there kind of like the same situation that we did last time, where
Yeah,
some loose bricks?
Yep, I would say in the back there too, you're going to see a lot more of those downspouts as well that just pour into the
The
street.
downspout is what we used. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can help, but I mean, I'll do like that foot thing.
Yeah, and
where you put
she
your
steps
hand-
on your head, and you're like,
Yeah. And
So
I'll,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll help her get like whatever, 10 feet or whatever it is.
Okay, so go ahead and give me either athletics or acrobatics check, and I'll let you with the boost. I'll let you add a d4 to it.
Okay.
Oh, dang. All right. So your Devalia, you see her just rip right up the downspout. She's got the hang of it, and she.
I didn't roll.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, not you.
that was Lemon's.
Sorry, I
not
didn't
me?
see the
I'm
name.
so sorry.
I didn't see the name.
I was like, I am.
No,
I want you to, I want you to beat
Well,
it.
then.
I thought you were making me roll acrobatics for doing the little lift thing.
No.
15.
15. Okay. So Devalia does still make her way up. A little bit of boost from the beginning, and then just ends up finding a really good rhythm and a really good grip up the downspout. Climbs on top, and Devalia has made her way to the roof.
I'm like, I was gonna look down and be like,
Okay, I'll look over to Dorian and I'll be like, I mean, if you don't mind, I mean, any help is helping.
I'll help him too.
So let her rip.
Athletics, was it?
or
Acrobatics?
acrobatics, whichever you choose.
I will do acrobatics.
Okay. And you can add a D4 to it.
That'll be a. Oh, nice. 21.
21. Okay. So Fume as well, following the same pattern as Tavalia, just easily makes his way up. Clambers on top. You got 2 up top, 2 down low. And
What's
I'll give
that?
you I just want to give you a slight description as to what you're seeing down there. So it's not just a straight warehouse door. You can see that there is actually a side door as well. So there's like kind of the warehouse door. There's a little bit of a yard in front of it with like 2 gates that open up into it. It's like a fenced off yard. So 2 gates into the yard, and then there's the warehouse door. There's a window right next to the warehouse door as well. And then to the left of that, the wall kind of juts out, and there's actually a door, just a standard door to the left side as well. So that's what you're looking at.
So as we're looking at the back,
Yep.
the left side there's a door.
Yeah, so it's gate into the yard.
Gate into the yard.
Directly in front of that, there's the warehouse door, and then the wall juts out on this side, and there's a door in that wall.
Okay,
Which
to
one's the
go.
loading one?
Okay, I see.
The loading door is the warehouse door, the big.
Oh,
And
that's the
then
main
to the
one.
left,
Okay.
face left to the wall, there's a door
there's a
inside,
door.
like a walking door inside.
Correct.
Okay, and then there was windows on the back,
There's a window directly beside the loading door.
directly beside. Okay, the loading door. How big?
As it's like a 5-foot tall window. It's pretty big.
Okay, is it on the ground or
So about
where
4
at?
foot, 4 foot above the
about
ground.
4 foot above the ground? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I guess then I will just try and find maybe just like a spot in here. I don't know, like this looks like a little walkway. Maybe there's like, can I lay in some garbage, or can I just post up somewhere so that way I can see if anything is coming in or out of the back here.
Yeah, so I mean, there's tons of just kind of junk and all kinds of stuff laying around back in this alley. So you can make a little fort if you'd like, and
Okay.
get a good post up to get an angle down each way.
I'm gonna say, Dorian, follow my lead. And then I'm gonna get in trash.
That's in the screen stall.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of walk past him to get maybe just a different angle, and instead of jumping in trash, I'm just gonna put my hood up, or it's already up, but like look disheveled.
No, the trash.
Maybe look, and I'll just kind of sit down against the wall, and just with my head hung, just keeping an eye out.
Okay. And so now we wait.
Take position. Keep watch.
You guys, you're doing the same thing on the roof.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay.
Do you want to stand beside each other, or should we maybe split up a little bit here, get a
We can
different
maybe
angle?
like get like different vantage points.
Different angles, yeah. Okay, so you want to stay here, or do you want to go there?
I'll go there.
Okay, you go there. I stay here.
I forgot you could see our cursors. I forgot about that. While this is happening, can I also be creating a couple of small, I want to be tinkering and building steel, like metal origami out of the scraps that I got into just like little swans, little birds. And I just want to make a couple of those while we're on watch.
Okay. We said you had kind of like a reskinned into a tinkerer's kit kind of thing, right? You had Smith's tools.
Smith's tools, yeah.
Okay, but we're skinning those as a tinkerer's kit. Okay. And you have proficiency with those?
Yeah. So I'm proficient in calligrapher's supplies, Smith's tools, tinkerer's tools, and thieves' tools.
Perfect. Okay. So give me an intelligence check and add your proficiency bonus to it.
Okay. Whoa, that dice gotta go, bro. Intelligence. It's a 12 total.
It's a 12 total?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say you, they're not the prettiest looking little steel origami birds, but you get a couple of them made up and they're functional.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna let my pet mouse roam around too, while we're
Okay.
just sitting here.
Just through the trash.
Yep.
All right.
This guy gets
Gotta
it.
get some food.
All right. Given the pile and abundance of trash that's back here, not only are you able to find yourselves a nice little nook, little trash fort you can peek out of, but also your pet mouse actually finds a decent meal for himself relatively quickly.
Nice.
So you guys are just camping out. I want to make sure I got that right. You guys are just hanging out
Yeah,
until
it's a stakeout.
There you go.
And can you tell me particularly on the roof what you're looking for? Like, where are you looking? What are you looking at?
Well, I'll personally be looking at more or less in the general area of the loading like zone, I guess.
Okay.
Just from like a vantage point from above, just in case there's a better view of something.
Okay.
I'll be
Yeah,
looking
I'll
for
be-
any personnel, whatever, anything really.
And I'll be looking at like the entrance sort of area, just like the garden, the fenced-in garden area, and like the windows and things like that. To see if there's any movement out front.
Okay. Go ahead and both of you up top give me a perception check.
Perceive.
Oh, 23. Hell yeah. Like I see everything.
22.
Honestly. Okay,
22?
well, that was good. You know.
Oh, it's a pretty high
Okay.
DC.
She doesn't
It's
see
DC
anything, I see
24, right,
everything.
Frank?
I'll say about a half an hour passes, and from the rooftop, Fume, you in the back, you just over time, you've kind of been staring down, trying to look in windows, look at the ground, like you're just generally looking around. And you can actually see out of that side door that's right beside the loading door, you're pretty sure you can make out the outline of a footprint, and it's like a dark coloration that totally does not match the kind of lighter colored stone. So it's either dirt or something like that. I mean, you're on the roof, so you can't exactly inspect it too closely, but there's definitely some sort of footprint. And as you stare at it more and you look around, you can actually see there's a pretty good number of them just facing both directions. At the front, Divalia, at about the same time, half an hour, you see one of the windows on the upper floor slowly push open, and it opens just kind of on a pivot. And what you see is just about 2 inches of a black beak stick out and kind of tilt one way, tilt the other, and then pull back in, and the window closes.
Cool.
Was there anything significant to the footprint? Like it just like literally random ass footprints, or I forgot. Like I don't really understand.
Yeah, so you see
Like-
just a bunch of different footprints coming out
Yeah.
of that side door that are just outlined kind of haphazardly in some sort of dark coloration.
Okay.
And Devalia sees a beak peek out of a window. For you on the ground, by the way, not a ton of action. Mostly people just kind of coming out back, hanging up some clothes on clotheslines, throwing stuff out the back door. You know, at one point, a kid just kind of comes out, hopping down the back steps and of a house and heads down the alleyway. Pretty relaxed for you guys. Is there any reaction on the roof to anything? Or are you guys still staking out?
It's only been half an hour, right? I think I think stay.
Yeah.
personally.
Okay.
Is there a way I can get a better angle on that window, or is it just like that's the best I can get?
Well, you're kind of coming from almost like beside it, so even in order to get a decent angle, you're kind of like leaning out a little bit.
Ah. Yeah. Don't want to do that. Yeah, so I'll just wait. Keep on
Okay.
staking stuff out.
Um, I'll say about another half hour passes, and you at the back, both the people in the garbage and Fume, you see somebody in a hood come out, head down, and actually starts sweeping and clearing out the footsteps, the footprints that you were looking at. Kind of on his hands and knees at one point, just really scrubbing them out. And he goes at it for about 10 minutes and then heads back inside, unless you guys do something about it while he's out there.
I personally don't. I don't know if anyone else does. Not that.
I do not do anything either.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay low.
Okay.
I,
After that,
Actually, Frank,
yeah.
I lied.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this. Oh, wait. How far is he away?
So from your perspective, he's probably about 80 feet.
Okay, I lied.
Okay.
I
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll say another probably hour after that goes by, and not a ton of action. You two on the roof, both simultaneously hear, probably an hour later, just one kind of thud come from inside, and then it's pretty dry for like another hour. From here, you get the sense that like things are intentionally being very, very hushed on the inside. Actions taking very, like, moving very slowly, very intentional.
Okay. How long has it been? So roughly?
About 2 hours.
I'll probably give it like a little bit more personally.
What time of the day is it now?
9
A.M.
a.m.
Can I like put my ear to the roof so I can like hear things better?
On their
Inside.
roof.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay, what's an inspiration like? Actually, no, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not. I'm strong.
Natural one.
9 total.
9. Okay, the only thing that you hear differently from over here is every minute or so, I'll say maybe you're listening for like a good 5 minutes. Every minute or so, you hear like distinct like pattern cadence of footsteps, but it's not like foots, it's more like clicking.
Okay. Yeah. Got you.
Yeah, give it like another hour from that point.
You're chilling
Anything
for an
else?
hour? Okay.
Another hour-ish.
Okay. Over the course of the next hour, the only thing that happens is for the people in the garbage, you see two kind of, I mean, you've seen people walking up and down the alley the whole time, but you see two kind of bigger, broad-shouldered dudes, a human and a dwarf, kind of walking down, and they very clearly look down the aisleway, down towards the warehouse, and just with a stone cold face, they just turn back around and head back out the other way. You two on the roof, I'll say, just kind of as you're patrolling about, like looking at different sides of it or whatever, you both catch a glimpse yet again of the beak popping out of a window, this time on the back side of the building.
Can I attempt to throw a rock at the warehouse door and see what happens?
Of course.
Oh no.
Okay. At the loading door.
Yep.
It's going 80 feet.
80 feet.
Give me a dex check.
I'm gonna hit a random passerby.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get a pretty decent chuck. You throw it, and it doesn't quite make it to the door, but it bounces off the ground and ricochets up and slams right into the middle of the door. And it is a big wooden loading door, and you can hear that hollow thud, just boom.
I'm gonna sit back down and pretend like I didn't do that.
Like in the garbage, hiding in the garbage.
I'm not like, yeah, what I was doing before and just scoping out the area.
I
See
see.
what happens.
Okay. You two on the roof see this happen, obviously. And at that, the beak had already been kind of pulled back in for several minutes. You just see the tiniest, like, refraction on the window up top. And you can see the beak pressed right up against the window. Not opened, just looking, and you see it turn one way then the other.
Okay.
And it stays there for like a good 5 minutes.
I would have seen. Oh fuck! I would have seen
You-
Dorian do this.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh fuck! I don't know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I don't know what I wanted to say. I got nothing. Never mind. I'm not going to. I don't have enough information.
Alright.
Actually, what I will do. Can I see Davalia and where Davalia and Fume are at?
Yeah. Yeah, every once in a while you can catch a pretty good glimpse of them.
Okay, can I load one of my origami birds into my slingshot crossbow and try and
Okay.
shoot it up to Davalia?
Sure.
Okay. And what I'm gonna do is, oh, my character sheet is gone now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of my 4 daily magical tinkerings. And it says, whenever tapped by a creature, the object emits a recorded message that can be heard up to 10 feet away. You utter the message when you bestow this property on the object, and the recording can be no more than 6 seconds long. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna say, what am I gonna say? Let's
10
meet.
times up.
Let's meet back up at the glad spot. Is what I utter into the bird, and then I will try and shoot it up to Davalia.
Go ahead and make a dex check with advantage. You've got all the time in the world to make the shot. So. With advantage?
Just kill my character, dude. Just kill my
Natural ones?
character,
No
dude.
way.
I rolled a 1 and a 2, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So a dex check, it's a 3.
It's a 3? Okay. We're
Mega
gonna-
advantage.
We're gonna roll what I am now going to call the mishap die. So roll a d10 for me.
Oh, fuck. Okay, a D10. I'm switching it up to the metal dice. A 4.
It's a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So you line up your shot and let her rip. And it just goes soaring up. And it just loses momentum and clangs into the window frame on one of the top windows. And at that, the two up on the roof see the beak instantly withdraw from the window. And you see a black cover go on the inside of the window. Both of them at the back.
Nobody went out to get it. Right?
I mean, it just happened,
Okay.
but from all of your perspectives, you just the two on top see the windows get covered up.
I'm gonna turn towards Few and be like, so weird. Is that you?
I want to like look over at him in the garbage and be like,
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yell! Don't say anything.
I'm gonna get out of the garbage and start walking down the street this way.
Okay.
well, I guess as I see that, I assume we're gonna reconvene and I'll make my way down to the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna like
Yeah.
And I'll look back and try and get Dorian's attention.
Okay. Dorian?
Yeah, I'll get up from the trash. You know, it's nice and comfy, but
What was our safe word? Chicken shit or something?
I don't think it was
I think it was like dicks or something.
No, it was not.
Dicks.
I swear we had a safe word. Whatever. I'm just gonna yell chicken shit out loud then for Dorian to know.
No, I'm coming. I'm
Okay.
coming. I saw you. I saw you wave to me.
Okay. So I'll say that you're able to, while staying in the back alley, I guess, you kind of make your way along the roofs. If you want to make your way down any one of the spouts, you can do that. You can go down the one you came up, whatever you want to do. There's multiple options for how to get down here.
yeah, I'll get down. Do I have to roll anything? Do I roll a check?
No, I would say on the way down, kind of you've done this a couple of times now. On the way down, it's quite a bit easier.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I'll say you reconvene still in the alley, but you can go and do whatever you want.
Bro, what the fuck was that?
Dude, what?
I was trying to send you guys a message. To do
I think
what
you
we're
sent them a
doing now.
message, if anything.
Oh yeah, it only works if they pick it up. So if they
And
touch
why
it,
did they pick it up? What was the message?
that we should meet on Glad Street.
Well, we shouldn't
if-
meet there now.
Yeah, but they don't know what Glad Street is. Glad is our friend. I guess if they
Maybe
know,
they do. Do you want to take any risks?
Wait, hold on. What the fuck is Glass Tree?
Glad Street is where we spoke to Glad and Sethi and Momail about Floon originally. It's the spot that they took us that was secret before we came to the warehouse
Oh,
the first time.
Devalia's three friends, those guys.
Yes, Devalia's
You my
three
friends.
Yeah.
Of course,
It's
of
weird.
course.
They didn't invite you.
Why did you need to bring that up?
Well, I just thought they were your friends. I just want you to know that I know that their behavior is weird.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Anyways. Well, now that we're all here, did you guys see anything? One guy came out, swept up some footsteps, kind of cleaned up the, I guess the trail leading back into the warehouse from the back, but that's really all we were getting. Oh, we did see a couple of folk, bigger gentlemen, a dwarf and a human, walk up, take a peek down the alley towards the warehouse. I don't know if they didn't find what they were looking for or if they were just thinking that, hey, this is all clear, because as soon as they took a peek, didn't see anything, they just turned around and walked away. So it seems like it could have possibly been a foot patrol on the outside of this warehouse. Were you guys able to
Or-
see anything from the roof?
Could have been a rival gang.
Could have been a rival
Scoping
gang
it
as
out.
well.
I saw and heard. Oh, I saw a beak, like a black beak, and I heard kind of like clicking. I'm assuming it are their footsteps. Kind of just seems like everyone's just trying to be like, everyone's just trying to be really chill in there.
Trying to be really chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
saw the same thing. I mean, I also saw after you threw that damn thing, they kind of blocked off the windows. It's not
Yeah.
helping the situation,
It's
honestly.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Wait, is your message thing just on the roof? Like, what if, I don't know, one of them goes on the roof?
Well, it's on the floor, right? Outside the warehouse door?
Oh, so it's not even on the roof; it's on the floor.
Nope. So yeah, so should somebody pick it up, it's gonna say, let's meet at Glad Street.
What if we just wait here in ambush? Maybe one of them will pick it up and come check it out.
Well, the
I
thing
feel
is,
like we can't ambush
they
a
don't.
warehouse.
No, they don't know what Glad Street is. That's why I used Glad Street. I don't
Huh.
even know what Glad Street is. I would need to ask the almighty powers that be, the powerful being that makes this ship sail, where it was that we met for Glad Street. I think it was. Fuck, I don't remember. I think it was kind of where our guys are at now.
Yeah, it's like
Are you looking for the house?
The
or where
house
you
that
spoke
we
to them?
where we spoke to them the first time, not her house,
Okay,
where she
that
took
was
us.
that was way down here. It was just like in a back.
Yeah.
It was just off
Oh,
to us.
okay, it was over here. It was over here. Okay. So they don't know. It's not Glad Street. It was just around the corner from the Skewer Dragon. So they wouldn't know to go there. They would, however, think something fishy is going on when they
I
pick
just
up.
think it's a love letter.
That is
you know,
true.
meet
It
me
was,
Oh my god,
meet me
that's
under a
so
tree.
cute.
and it was. I don't know if you guys saw the handiwork. It was a cute little origami bird.
Oh, we didn't see it because it never reached us.
Well, and it's this goddamn crossbow, and he's gonna start hitting on it.
Frank, is there any like hand-drawn carts that are not being used currently in our vision?
Like a hand cart.
Yeah.
How's about this? Give me a little perception check.
Little
I'll give you a
perception
little one. Oh damn.
That is a little one.
Well,
Um,
some would say, you know.
Uh,
Sorry.
what you can see is that along this main road,
Mhm.
there are like shops facing inward towards the road, and every once in a while there's a cart or two that just gets kind of pulled up to the shop. Somebody sets it down and kind of browses some wares, and then picks it up a couple minutes later and is on their way, just amidst the hustle and bustle.
I want to try and take one.
Okay.
A cart?
So I'll kind of sneak away from these guys.
Okay.
Do we see him do that?
I mean, you guys are in a group
Yeah.
talking, so
Dorian,
I'm just gonna like just walk away. I'm not like sneaking. I'm just gonna like see something like a dog and just walk to that direction.
okay.
So if you wanna,
Sure, let's play this out. So you see that there is a
Get some hand cream.
there is a kind of pale skinned dwarf that just rolls up after a minute or two of just waiting around. Things kind of happening. Everybody's awake now, doing their thing. And there's a flower shop, and there's a pale skinned dwarf that rolls up, and he's got a pretty jolly demeanor. He sets his cart down, and you can see he browses amidst the flowers, taking a good whiff every once in a while.
I want to. Now you're gonna tell me if I can do this or not. I want to try and scare him with my mouse. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna let my mouse free
Uh huh.
and see if I can scare him to distract him, and then take his cart.
Do you have control over the mouse, or you're
No,
just
It's
good
just
friends
a
with
pet
him?
mouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Said
has no
good
abilities.
I mean, you've been
So
with this mouse
maybe-
for a while.
You know what?
so-
I might like try and throw some crumbs at his feet or whatever. Try and get it to go in his direction. Might even toss the mouse at him. You know.
Okay. You want to do that?
Sure. Do that.
Okay.
Alright,
Give me a dex check for throwing this mouse.
Oh god.
what? How far am I away?
You're gonna splatter this thing.
Here, how's with this?
I'm not like.
If you're getting
whipping it.
close, I'll give you advantage. I'll give you advantage.
I'm just gonna toss it at his feet. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay, so you kind of throw the mouse, and having been with the mouse a while, he knows, you've got antics. And so you throw the mouse, and he crawls on the foot of this dwarf, who in a very unexpected voice just, "Oh, good heavens," and just starts running around trying to like kick the mouse off. And Yeah, he's in a bit of a frantic chase with this mouse, just trying to get him off the boot. The mouse is holding on to the shoelaces like, like a rodeo. Yeah, that's what you're dealing with right now.
I'm gonna take the cart and I'm going to attempt to take the cart and kind of bring it past the group and back into a kind of side street and tell them to follow me if I can do all that.
Okay, give me a little stealth check here.
Not good.
Okay. As you're taking the cart away, the dwarf is freaking out. The flower shop owner's freaking out, like trying to help him. He's like coming out of his booth to try to help him with the mouse. And as you're kind of peeling away with the cart, you hear it kind of settle down and just like some gasps. And then kind of business as usual. As you're carting away though, you're kind of like not used to this height of a cart, and you see that there's a city watch guard that's just kind of walking his way down the street, and he walks past the group and just sees you kind of bumping your way along and sees you pull into the alley, and just pulls out a little pad and starts writing on it, and then flips it closed and puts it back in his pocket.
And yeah, as I pass you guys, I'm like, follow me.
Yeah. Let's go.
I
Follow
follow.
Dorian. Follow Dorian.
Wait, what's going? Wait, where are we going? What?
I don't know. Dorian just said to follow him. He's headed down the street.
All right, sounds fun. Let's go.
What's in this push cart?
There's basically just a little satchel, and it's just like kind of brown, wrapped in a little leather tassel.
Okay.
Is he's moving at a pace that we're now all walking?
I'll stop in the alley.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I have a plan.
Yeah, it fucking seems like it.
Sorry, I had to act fast. I think we're not getting any information, just staking out the place. So what if we pretend to do a delivery and maybe not know where we're supposed to be going? Maybe we're lost.
So we're Trojan
And see if we
horsing.
Yes. See if we can get some information that way. Maybe one of us can distract the guy long enough that someone can sneak in. Or we can incapacitate the guy. Just to get some information. We're not, it's not going anywhere. And if it doesn't work, we'll just play it off like we didn't know what we're doing.
Okay.
And I'll pull out a map of Waterdeep, and I'll be like, we could use this.
I'm with you. Okay. I'm on board with this plan. So what are we doing?
Sounds like a butt's coming.
How big is this cart?
It's a great question.
It's a dwarf-sized hand cart.
Would I be able to fit in it?
Yeah.
Would anybody else be able to fit in it?
If you really pushed it, you could get one of them.
One other person, or just one?
Yeah, one other person.
Okay.
Wait, so you think this cart's going in the warehouse, or?
No, it's a ploy. We're just gonna go in there and say we have a delivery, and then they're gonna be like, "There's not."
Oh, so we're just gonna rob this cart.
Well, the cart's.
It's already been robbed.
Wait, did you already rob it? Did I miss the rob?
You stole it from the dwarf, yeah.
Oh, you already stole it. Jeez.
I acted quick.
What about your mouse friend?
I don't know.
So what's the boys? I just want to understand the plan. So, two of us sneak into the cart, and the other two pretend to be like delivery men or something.
Not even that. maybe I wasn't necessarily saying hide in the cart, but that could work as well. Maybe distract the guy long enough that you guys can sneak in.
I think hiding in the cart makes sense, honestly. My name Jeff. That's just the first thing I thought of. Okay, anyway, sorry.
So if not all of us are gonna fit in the cart,
Two of us can be outside the gate, or sorry, one of us could be outside the gate. Kind
Y'all
of
wait
keep an
outside
eye
the
on
gate.
things.
Yeah. If I yell chicken, something's wrong. Our old good old code
Chicken.
word.
okay.
Or if you see the distractions working, maybe you can sneak in and follow them.
Okay, but hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to map. There's a front door.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big back door. At the warehouse door. Then there's a normal door in the back as well. So we have essentially 2 points of entry if we're not using a window.
I'm gonna knock on the side door.
You're
They're
gonna
not gonna open the warehouse if I knock on it. They'll
so
come out
you're
the
gonna
side
go
door.
through the back gate into
Yes.
the yard. You're gonna knock on the back
door.
door. Where are we supposed to sneak in from?
Jump out of the cart when I have him distracted, potentially, or hide behind the gate. And then when I have his attention, you guys go in through that door that he came out of.
Hey, I'm in.
I mean, it's a great plan, right? Wait,
I'm
what's
in.
this? What do you think, Flume and Devalia?
I'm gonna be the watch.
So you want us to sneak in through the regular door? What if they come out of the main one, the big one instead? Like, do we sneak in there instead? I guess.
Well, they're not expecting a shipment.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll open that door.
I think I can open the warehouse door.
Like the big one?
Yes.
That's gonna make a lot of noise.
It's gonna make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
see what
might be a
I'm.
problem.
This is what I'm thinking. The guy that comes out, there might not be somebody else in that room. We don't know what's behind the warehouse, but we know at least one less person is out of that side door. So it could just be a guy sitting there waiting for deliveries. You know, kind of like not a bodyguard, a bouncer for the place.
And while he's saying this part, I'm actively getting in the cart. And I'm in.
Well, we could do like a Trojan horse kind of thing here. Honestly, I think that might work the best. Just convince him if
You might check the goods though. That's
Well, then he's gonna die
Yeah,
checking the
that's
goods.
the thing.
Well,
so what I'm thinking is if I can distract him enough time for you guys to get out of the cart and safely get inside, or, if we just ambush him and then go inside, but that's probably a plan D.
What if you just go up, tell them there's a shipments, convince him one way or another. If he wants to check it out, let him. Assuming it's one person, we can pull him into the back, kill him, and then the door will be open and we just go in.
whoa, hold on.
Killing people now.
Yeah, no, nobody said anything about killing
Okay,
him.
we
maybe
don't
not kill him.
have to murder.
Unconsciously. We can unconscious.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
we
I
can
meant
unconscious him.
unconscious his ass. Yes.
Okay, we
Yeah.
will unconscious him.
His ass. Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
I'll try.
Get in the
I'll
cart
try
or
and
don't get in the
convince him.
cart. I'm already in the cart. I'm staying in
I'm
the
going
cart.
in the cart. I'm going in the cart.
Okay.
Hey, and
I'm-
I
I'm in-
hope
I'm in
they
too.
check what's under the hood, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't get it.
Fuck around and find out, is what I'm saying.
What am I gonna find out?
No, not you, them.
Not you.
Not
Well,
you,
well, they-
Fume, them.
What will they find out?
Well, you're all gonna find out then, I
Like
guess.
the secret package in here? I
Okay,
guess?
so another scenario. What happens if you do get in there and me and Devalia are outside? How do,
They better
we'll
find
have
a way to
find
get in here.
Yeah,
Well,
have
we
to
can open the
find a
door
way
for you.
in.
It's fine. Really.
Yeah, if we get in, we'll get you in.
Yeah, we'll just open the door. Okay, if we get in and you guys can't get in, like an easy way, just hide close to the regular door and we'll open it for you and you sneak in.
Okay.
Or a window? Any way in, we'll just keep an eye out for it.
We could probably.
It'll be
Yeah.
somewhere around that area. Just
I have a
look for
feeling
something.
we're not gonna be as unnoticed when we're on the inside as we think we are, and we're gonna just have to make some noise, and you guys are gonna get in, either by breaking a window or breaking down a door, or something of the sort.
It'll
But
be fine.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I have
we need
faith in
something to cover you
Dorian's
guys.
ability to get us in there.
I do too. I'm gonna go for watch. Okay.
Wait, what are you gonna watch? Are you just gonna watch?
Well,
She's gonna
just
be
make-
outside
us?
the gate.
yeah,
the show,
Devalia's
I
gonna be
guess?
posted up outside the fence.
But
Yeah.
looking for what?
Any people who
opportunity.
someone,
Maybe those
Yeah.
guys that were patrolling come
yeah,
back.
you know, maybe get some information. Make sure nobody comes in behind you because you don't want to see anyone, you know, doing any of your business just in case something happens. You know.
Okay, cool. Sure.
Is my bedroll going to be enough to cover them both?
Yes.
What does
You-
the
you- you-
bedroll look like? What is it made out of?
Imagine like a kind of rougher material sleeping bag, like not quite as slick as like a modern sleeping bag would be, but similar kind of makeup and a little bit more padded because it's built to actually be slept on with like a built-in blanket basically. So a bit of a rougher material, kind of a mix between maybe cotton and like a twine kind of material.
Sorry for asking them what is it made out of question.
No, it's
but,
okay. That's
But
having
wait.
flashbacks.
When we entered the like the wagon, I guess, or whatever, like, can you describe like what is it like? One of those like
Like the
what does
ones
it
where
look
you,
like?
like-
Like the back,
like a
the back of the
big
wagon.
wheelbarrow, right?
Yeah, it's
Is
like
it
a
just
it's like
a
a
wheelbarrow?
wheelbarrow. It's like a
It
hand
doesn't
cart.
have like a little tent almost thing on top of it or anything like that.
No, it's
Oh, so
just
it's
super
open.
basic. Yeah, super
Oh,
basic
shit.
wooden square, basically.
Oh, okay, and it's completely open.
No lid.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
lid.
I
I'm
thought that might
covering
be
you
Oh,
that.
with
I thought it
my
was like
bedroll.
So there's no hood to
old
check
ice
under.
cream man, elote man.
No lid, no Liz. Apparently.
No lid, no Liz.
Yeah, I'm gonna be covering you with my bedroll, and there's a satchel in there if you guys need something to do. So
This
I'm
is
gonna
like a Sudoku.
yeah, I'm gonna start getting accustomed to it and start pushing it towards and following Davalia.
Okay.
And I'll
Alright.
stop before we get before we can see the back of the shop.
Okay, so you're still down the alleyway looking at it from a distance?
Yeah.
So the 80 feet? Okay.
And
So you can see it. Looks free and clear. No action. You can even see that the bird is still on the ground.
Nah.
is the window still covered?
Yep.
Okay. Is everyone ready?
Take my hand out of the sleeping bag.
Yeah, ready.
Thumbs up.
I'm gonna be
Remember.
as like chill as I get, just like posted up against the wall gate of the gate rather.
Okay.
You just see like my little eye sticking out of the sleeping bag, checking out, making sure you're chill enough.
Yeah. there's-
It's like one eye, just like
Remember, if this
Yeah,
all
and then-
goes south, sorry.
No, you're good. Just check my nails. Yeah, what's up?
If this all goes south, play stupid.
Oh,
wait,
that's gonna be hard for me, but I can try.
why? Well, we're going south.
If 10 guards come out, play stupid. We're no heroes here.
Can I be
speak,
like
speak for yourself? I'm just like,
can I be like squished in there some way somehow with like my crossbow up against my chest pointing upwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I want to
Oh,
be
it's
doing.
jamming.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
oh, and before all this started, before he put the thing over our, and covered us, I snapped my fingers and my hair and my cape.
Okay.
Back to normal. Off. No fire.
They go dull. Okay, so we have a cart full of Corbin and Fume being hauled away by Dorian while looking on as chill as can be. Devalia, looking like a librarian in an alleyway,
The classic.
takes watch. Okay, so I'll say that if you're making your way forward, I assume.
Yep.
All right,
Through
so
the
you make
gate.
your way. You make your way forward. Everybody's feeling pretty good about this plan. You make your way forward towards the gate. From the position that you're in, as you're getting closer, you can actually see it's a double-doored gate, and one of them is actually pushed open a bit. So it's 2 wooden doors, even though the surrounding material is actually a fence. The fence is in this kind of yard before you get into the area where the big door is. So let's take you to a new map.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, Devali, I'm going to stick you back here.
Okay, so this is the yard here.
Yes. Now the
Okay.
perspective is different. Like it's not. I was hoping it would kind of all be south, but the into this door would
Sure.
be like south on the map,
Right. Okay. Yeah, it works.
or like a southwest kind of thing. All right. So you approach. The door is open to enter this yard area. You push through, and it's kind of a stone yard, I guess. And I'll say, if you want, you can go straight through into the yard.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be changing how I act. I'm gonna relate it to like a Mr. Bean. So
Okay.
I'm gonna like set the cart down and kind of, like stretch my back and, kind of do some stretches. And I'm gonna like look around and look for the door and to be like, and then I'll go over to the door and I'll just knock on the door.
Okay, so the one up top here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll reorient you. Okay. As you go forward, you can actually see that there's still like water drying up on the stone where things were being washed away, and you walk directly beside the metal bird that's on the ground here.
I'm gonna put the cart to, like, if the door opens to my right, I'm gonna put it on the left so that they'll have a easier time getting in, if that's possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Okay. So you knock on the door, and after an excruciating minute or so, just waiting, you hear a couple of clicks coming from inside, and slowly the door opens, and you just see about an inch of the door open, and you see a big head kind of turned to the side with one big black pupil looking out the door. And it doesn't
No.
say anything to you.
I'll kind of, like, I got a delivery for you.
And
insane.
in a kind of a stately, feminine voice, you just hear, "Where?"
Where? Here.
"Where you?"
Where am I?
"Where you?" "Where you from?"
Oh, I mean, I live a couple blocks down.
"Where delivery from?"
Oh, I don't know. I was told to bring it here.
And again repeats, "Where you from?" While you're thinking, you can give me a performance check too.
At an advantage, of course.
A 0! Oh, it's the mythical 0.
No.
Wait, am I the only one that can't see his rolls? It says
No, he's
private
got
for me.
him private.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. That's my fault.
No, you're good.
Oh,
It's
It's
the
all- it-
mythical 0.
Wait, how do you get a
Wow.
0?
A
Oh,
1
it's an
minus
I
actual
have a
one.
-1.
Okay, that's really bad.
That's really bad.
That's like
I
arguably
mean,
worst case scenario.
It sounds like a robot, so, I mean, but still, it's a 0.
That's wow. I don't think
I'm
I've
doing a
ever seen
bad
zero.
Mr. Bean impression, okay? I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna say I'm from the tavern that we just
Skewer
were
Dragon?
at. The Skewer Dragon.
Skewer Dragon?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom super quickly. 1 second.
Okay. And it just says, it like you see the door close about half the inch that it was already open. Why?
I was told to deliver it here with no questions. Not allowed to look inside. I'm just doing my job.
Give me a deception check here. Oh
And,
baby.
Bro. Maybe I shouldn't have done. Pull up my actual dice. Jesus.
Okay. You just hear the word "stay," and then the door closes in your face. After about another minute or so, you hear more kind of clicking, and then. Sorry, 1 sec. And then the door opens that inch again. And you hear like a cacophony of different voices coming from seemingly like different distances from the door. Why are you here? And what do you have?
All I was told is to bring this shipment to this location, to not look at it, to not ask questions, and to not open it in direct sunlight.
That was a nice little addition.
I thought about that, yeah. My performance is horrible, though. I'm just doing my job.
And the door opens, and you see one kind of 5'6" raven-looking creature that you all recognize. Well, actually, only Dorian sees it. You recognize it as a Kenku. Hooded robe, and all three of you get the distinct smell of rot as the door swings open. And you hear from a voice coming from behind the one at the door. We will take it from here. Thank you. And the
I was told I was getting payment.
No money.
Well, I mean, I can't just do a job and not get paid.
Give me a deception check again.
Oh, come on, please. God, this is not the dragon. This is not the dragon. Bro, I rolled a 16 with the real die.
And this one just kind of walks up and puts its wings out to grab the cart handles. And just tries to kind of butt you out of the way. You can come in. Then you leave.
Okay. Oh. Are you gonna pay me? Is that why I'm coming in?
Sure.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna or sorry, I guess I can't really ask that. I'm gonna send a message to Valia. using that.
Okay. Where did it go? Okay. Okay.
Be like, try and find a way in here, because I think we're in trouble. I'll try and open the door if I can.
And Devalia, you see this Kanku has come out to like grab the cart.
And I'm
And
just like, I'm like, no.
I will say Devalia too, just kind of something piques your interest in particular. This thing's kind of bumping up against Dorian or whatever, and as he kind of pushes him aside, you can see there's actually just kind of piquing your interest. There's a big book strapped to the rope that ties his robe on.
Do I recognize the book, Frank?
No, but it's like a almost like comically large book.
Oh my god, our reader! Okay.
I'll walk into the door.
Okay. And so what you see, Devalia, is the cart being pushed by the Kanku with Dorian following behind.
Okay.
Okay. And away they go. Okay. So the cart rolls in, and I'm going to stack you guys so it makes it easier.
Mhm.
So Dorian, you're the last one to enter this door. Okay. And so
do I get to
Yeah.
close it?
I mean, you're the last one in, so you can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna not close it all the way, but make it seem like I did.
Okay. So what you see, by the way, when you get in here is it is a big mess of boxes and crates and bags and satchels. You also can't help but notice as you kind of peer over some of the boxes, it looks like a war zone in the middle of this warehouse. There are corpses. They haven't been moved. It looks like just fallen in battle. You see about a dozen different corpses of various men, daggers, weapons strewn about the middle of the floor. And the stench is obscene. So in you go, and you get to the point where you can see that there are indeed 4 Kenku, 3 of them standing behind boxes, all kind of keeping an eye on you. Also, there seems to be one central crate standing in the center of the main area, about 5 feet from the nearest corpse. There is a staircase that ascends to the upper level, and then beneath the staircase, there is almost like a Harry Potter type room, like a little closet area beneath like a little cubby. From your perspective, you just see the wall, but if it's storage, there's probably a door there somewhere. You also see another door up to the top, and that's all you've got. I'm going to skip to Devalia here. Devalia, what are you doing? You've just watched them enter.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna... So I'm like at the gate, right?
You can be wherever you want.
I'll move closer to the door, but still just kind of be chill, like I'm like taking a rest on the stoop, or just chilling.
Okay. So like near this fence area here, or inside the fence, or outside?
I would say inside the fence area.
Okay, so this is just like a courtyard. This is just right up against the building.
Are there any doors near there?
There is the door that they entered, and then there's the big warehouse door, and then there's a window down below the warehouse door.
I'm gonna move. Can I move myself? Can I go like here by the window?
Yep.
So I can like listen in, but
Sure.
like still just kind of like leaning back, vibing. but also
Yeah.
just like
You're in the warehouse courtyard right now. But yes, absolutely. And what I will say is you can hear distinctly like the movement of everybody that you just watched go in there. And you can actually see that the door has been Dorian, how much did you leave the door open?
Just like if just the thickness of the door. So it's just cracked a little bit.
Okay.
Trying not to let any light in.
Okay. Devalia, you do see that the door has very clearly been left open.
okay.
Just a
Nope,
touch.
wait a little bit.
Okay. So they continue to roll you in. And again, from various different Kenku speaking in kind of different tongues.
Do I understand any of the tongues? What are the languages?
Oh, it's sorry, I said tongues. I meant like dialects. Like they're just speaking in different voices. And you just
understand what they're saying?
Yeah, it's all in common. It's just different tones and voices.
So what are they saying?
So they say, you saw nothing.
I was told to keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna do that. That's what I get paid to do.
You smelled nothing.
Think I have this mask on.
Also, I don't believe you. Intruder.
Wait, but
I'm
What
gonna
do you
get
mean?
out of the car and
Yeah,
just walk
when
out the door.
No, I am.
This is where I park my car.
When they say intruder and it sounds scary like that, I'm standing up and throwing the bedroll off of me and saying,
You're so full of shit. Get out of here.
I am. I'm and to
No, you're
fume
so shit.
to fume I'm saying
Really?
they're about to find out, and I'm shooting at the one closest to me directly in front of me.
Are you unironically doing that?
I'm unironically doing that, and
Oof.
I'm casting catapult on him.
Oh my god. Okay, before
Before any of this happens, when I see him starting to get up, I'm actually gonna like force him. I want to put him down and keep him down. Make sure he doesn't do that if I can.
well, he's
you're gonna be
talking.
wrestling.
Oh, you said something?
Yeah, I said they're about to find out.
Okay. Literally, as I heard also words out of mouth, I'll put my hand over his mouth and keep him down. And maybe it was enough. I don't know.
What?
Fast enough. Maybe they didn't notice it or something. Somehow.
Okay, there's a bunch of rolls we're gonna make here, starting with Devalia. Devalia, you're gonna give me a perception check real quick, and also let me know your passive perception if you roll lower than it.
I rolled a 14. My total is 15, but like total, my roll, the die, I rolled a 14.
Okay.
But plus everything, like my modifier is 19.
Oh, 19. Okay, you can clearly hear that they're conversing. You catch a couple of words, like you're at a distance, the door is pretty much closed, but you can definitely hear that they're conversing, and you just catch the slightest inclination of like an aggressive tone. That's what you catch. Now we're going to do a couple of rolls on what's going on over here. So for the mouth cover, I'm going to have you just make a dexterity check, see if you can.
Just straight dexterity.
Like, keep in mind, you guys are like crammed in there, so it's just like a jerky like movement.
Just shake the whole.
All right, I only have a +1, so gotta be a good
All
one.
right.
16.
16. Okay. I'm gonna say that he still says a word and attempts to get up, so the cart kind of jiggles a little.
Yeah.
But I will say you get the hand over, and
like keeping him down as well.
I mean, sure, like you're jammed in, like you're basically like.
But yeah, it's kind of
cuddling
like as
him.
if we're lying here. I'm just kind of going like this. One hand for the arm, one hand for the mouth, and one hand like on his chest or whatever, like pushing him down. Make sure he
Okay.
can't get up and do something stupid as fuck.
Okay. So you fucking give me one sec. Okay. So one of them goes, it's moving. and then they all kind of just like start turning their heads, and then they turn back to you, Dorian, and they go, "I don't believe you."
Wait, what don't you believe? And I'm gonna pull out the map and I'll be like, I was told to go here. And I'm just gonna point to somewhere random.
Let's see. And
I'm a random.
they move up and look at the map.
Do we hear them opening the map?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll point over to him and be like, as in like, let's go. And I'll go with him, assuming you still want to do it.
To me,
first.
yeah, I still want to do it. Yeah, okay.
So I'll take my hands and stuff off of him.
I won't-
I'll like point. I'll go
yeah.
like this.
I'm not gonna wrestle the keeping me down, but once you let go, that's my green light. And I'll say it again. I'm saying, you're all about to find out. And I'm standing up and I'm shooting at the closest one to me.
Okay.
And I'm using catapult. I'm casting catapult.
And I will get up and I will do a double swing, dagger, sword.
I'm gonna let you guys get one thing off before this cracks. I'm not gonna like you're literally standing next to them and they're already suspicious of you. So I'll let you get one thing off. But Devalia, I didn't really kind of follow up with you. So you're just hearing the angry tones and everything like that. What's Devalia doing here?
Do I hear anything else like not in that room, but like do I hear any like thing else in the building?
You're only hearing it come from the door's direction.
Okay. That window.
Yes.
Can I get in it?
Actually, in fact, when you reach up to go and kind of test on the window, you're kind of like prod at it and you poke on the one side and it starts pushing back on that hinge and it just opens. It's totally unlocked.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna get in or attempt to.
Okay. How are you? You're just hopping in? Or are you trying to go slow?
I'm trying to be chilled. I just be like discreet, but like with haste.
Give me a stealth check.
Stealth?
Yep.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Ooh. Okay, so you crawl your way in. Totally silently. You're impressed by yourself, how sneaky you are. As soon as you get your head into the window, though, you smell the just decay and rot of death. And you see exactly why, as when you enter this area, it is basically a war zone from clearly several days ago, as there are about a dozen corpses littered throughout this room, weapons all over the floor. And amidst the crates and boxes and satchels and things like that, one particular crate stands out in the center of the room. Just this tall, maybe 7 foot tall crate, just solitary standing in the center of the room.
Is it open? Can I open it?
It's all sealed up.
Oh,
Just still
sealed?
wooden crate.
Okay.
You also hear the conversing, by the way. We're kind of backstepping a little bit, but you hear the conversing.
Uh-oh. Yikes. Okay, this is... And is there a way to get out of this room? Is there like a door?
There is the not only the window, there's the big bay door that's there. You can see that it's locked by just a big, basically 2x4 that's been spread across a locking mechanism holding the two doors sealed. You can see straight down the path. There is a staircase that leads up, like directly on that same line north.
Okay.
But outside of that, you don't see any other doors.
Can I walk out to the big crate and just like knock on it, like to see if like anything or anyone responds?
Sure. So go ahead and move your token. And
Which crate is it? This one?
okay. You're also
That's
catching
great.
glimpses. No, sorry, it's this here.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. You're also now, as you come over here, you can see they're conversing. And like they're clearly like investigating Dorian at this point, and you can see the big crate there as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna knock on the crate. Is anything there in there that's like, is there a person? Does something respond?
No, but when you move your hand towards it, you get like just as you're right about to knock, you get a terrible, like creepy chill feeling as you like go to knock on it.
Okay. Like
And-
so I don't knock on it then.
No, you can knock on it, but
Oh, I
as
don't
you
want to now.
as you can or you cannot. Okay, this is gonna be about the
Um,
last thing that happens before we flash forward to the other.
Yeah, not a good idea. I'm gonna be like, oh, no, my bad, and then I'm gonna move over to see what is going on over there,
Okay.
like here.
And at this point, you just see the crate burst open, and Corbin comes out with some sort of spell in hand, and we're gonna have everybody roll for initiative here. So let's get into that. All right, if we can fire this up. So go ahead and roll for initiative here. Oops, I accidentally rolled for you, Tanner. You can go ahead and re-roll that.
Oh
No, I clicked that. I clicked that.
Oh, you got a 7. Okay, good.
Yeah, I clicked that dog shit roll. I don't
Okay.
fucking roll in this game, man.
I got an
Oh
actual
my
19 though. If you
I'm
don't mind
using
changing
my
it for
own
me.
die.
Dude, yeah, get off,
Holy.
get off, get off. The dice hate us today.
Wait, how come
Okay.
it didn't add me to the list when I rolled?
It's a 19.
It is a 19. Wait, what? It didn't add me. Oh, hold on. I don't know why.
Sorry,
Mine was
Lemon,
a
I took
5. Mine was
yours.
a 5.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's a 19 though. Yeah.
Okay.
Not a 21, a 5.
I know.
Okay.
And Dima, what was yours?
19.
19. Okay. 8? Okay.
Wait, I'm just gonna get a surprise on them, no?
Well, the combat's starting with a surprise. So Tanner's coming out, or Corbin rather is coming out with a thing. And sorry, Liz, what did you roll?
8.
8. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So this was gonna happen. Bursting out. Devalia, you just watch Corbin burst out of this bedroll makeshift cart, and he launches this spell. Go ahead, Corbin. Let that thing rip.
So I just
And actually,
said-
Fume, I'll give you yours too.
It's
Yeah.
just a normal shot for my catapult, but or for my slingshot, but it's like a metal bead,
Okay.
that expands in size as it goes out to hit. I'll just say, I don't know which direction I'm facing, so whichever one is right in front of us as I stood up out of the cart. So I would say this one.
Because it's a ranged spell.
So it's not necessarily. Hold on. I put it in the chat.
I see.
It doesn't say.
Oh no, you're okay. You're okay.
Okay.
It's a dex save. Okay,
So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a dex save.
so go ahead and pick a Kenku.
I'll just say this one because that's which one my character model is facing. My token is facing.
All right.
No, Frank.
It was a crit.
Wait, so he rolled a 20.
A 23.
Okay, so I just miss.
You just missed.
Okay, so wherever this pellet would go and
Yeah.
hit, that would take 3d8 damage. Whether it be a
Okay.
creature, or the boxes, or the wall and door behind it.
Okay. So you launch this thing.
Yeah.
And the Kenku was kind of suspicious of the crate, tucks out of the way, and this metal ball just explodes these cardboard boxes that were just behind him, and just all this paper stuffing and everything just goes flying, and it makes this huge, like, booming shatter sound that echoes throughout the entire warehouse. Okay, and Fume, I'll give you your surprise here.
I'll attack the one to the left.
Okay.
So I will start with the short sword first as the attack.
Okay.
So to hit, it will be. Ooh, it's pretty good. 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, it'll be a 1d6 and damage. So it'll be 1d6. Out of curiosity, I always wondered, like, why would I ever attack with a dagger as opposed to just a short sword twice? When it's a 1d6 versus a 1d4. Is there any benefit of using a dagger other than role playing? I've always
Well,
just wondered that.
how many short swords do you have?
One, but I guess like, why would you ever use a dagger or buy a dagger when you can choose a short sword that's just stronger? Just like in metagaming was.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
You can
okay.
also throw a dagger.
Yeah,
You could
true.
throw a dagger.
True.
All right, so the short sword damage will be 4 to hit, or no, the damage is 4 rather.
4. Okay. So you get a good stab into the back of this thing that's like investigating this map of Dorian. He just doesn't see you coming. Okay, and we're
I have double swing.
okay. Let her rip.
So now, as I usually like the way he attacks is he have a nice attack with a short sword, and then very quickly like pulls out the dagger like almost instantly after. Right, that's like his method of attacking. And the dagger to hit would be it misses.
What is it?
5.
Yeah, that misses. Okay, so you get a good stab with the short sword, come in with a dagger, just he's ready and tucks out of the way. You clip a feather, and that's about it. Okay, so next up, our Kenku friends are going to kind of freak out. You can see the panic in their eyes. They genuinely weren't suspecting this, but they come in with a flurry anyways. The one that tucked out of the way from your catapult is now going to come for you, Corbin, try to get a good hit in.
Okay.
So he's going to start out with...
Oh,
Start out with.
unsheathes a short sword and goes in for just a good swipe on you for a 7 to hit.
Misses.
Will immediately fling its way back and start heading its way up the stairs. So it is now 15 feet up and just chilling at the top of the staircase, pulls out a short bow as well. And I'll let one of you get a reaction hit on if you want, but only one of you.
I have my crossbow in my hand, so that would be you, Fume.
Okay.
You want me to have it? Sure, if you want. I was gonna let you have it, but all right. So it's a roll to hit, right? I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right. I'll do it with a short sword.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad. Potentially hits. 14.
14 hit, that hits.
Nice. And for the damage, it'll be a beautiful. Oh, nice, beautiful 7.
7 damage. Oh, damn.
I rolled a
nice.
6 plus the 1.
That's nice. Okay, so as it's kind of backing away, heading away, you get a super clean swipe, and just all these
right across the
feathers
back.
and blood, yeah, just come pouring out. And you just hear it go, no, 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 and it's running up the stairs. Next up is actually you, Fume.
Okay, I will. How far is he? I can't really see him right now, but I don't know if I can actually see him.
He ran up the staircase, which you can see him. He's at the top of the staircase.
What's the range?
15 feet up and 10 feet away, so the hypotenuse of that.
So I can throw the dagger at him.
100%.
I'm actually. I'm gonna run after him. He said, sorry, I literally can't see him. It's blacked on my screen.
Yeah, so
How many
he's,
feet is
like,
it away?
Here. We'll call it, I don't know, 20 feet away.
I can't go in there. I collide with the wall.
There's a staircase.
Oh,
right
here we go. Yeah, I want to run after him. So I guess one of them gets an opportunity attack. Or 2.
Technically, they both would, but only one of them's gonna actually do it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 14 to hit.
The hits.
Okay. And he's gonna hit you for 6 slashing damage with his short sword.
Wow. Okay. That
Okay.
fucking hurts. I'm gonna run up to this fucker and double swing his ass. Actually.
Okay, let it rip.
All right, short sword.
I just want to point out, by the way, if you guys are attempting to knock it out as opposed to killing it, you have to tell me before you swing, okay?
Okay.
9.
9 to hit, that does not hit.
Okay, follow the dagger.
Okay.
Okay, nice, beautiful. Oh, 19, but
Okay, that
almost a
hits.
20.
Yeah, yeah.
22 overall. The dagger will be a D4 actually.
And there's no mods added to the dagger damage
It's
because it's
plus
your
1.
offhand.
Oh.
You don't get mods because it's your offhand.
Not even the +1? Oh, okay.
Nope. Yeah.
It's a 4 though.
It's a 4? Okay, perfect.
Like that.
Okay, so you're just chasing this thing down, and it is... you are just hacking and slashing this thing, and it's just pouring out blood. It's not a very big creature, and you can see as you stab it, he kind of stumbles forward and no.
Okay.
Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Next is going to be this Kenku here, who is going to jump its way over here and attack our friend Dorian.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
You sure do. You sure do. Sure do.
Wait, I have
Zippity-doo-dah.
sneak attack. The initial attack I did, wouldn't that have been a sneak attack? The first attack.
No, because it's advantage. You need advantage to be able
Yeah,
to.
I had Dorian across from him. Isn't that advantage?
Oh, technically it was.
Well, because we attacked this one.
No, I attacked the left one. You attacked
Yeah,
that one.
he did.
Oh.
He did attack the left one. So go ahead and roll the sneak attack damage. We'll retcon that in.
So that's just a 1d6 extra damage.
Yeah.
It'll be just a 2 more damage.
2. Okay. All right. Go ahead and get your opportunity attack, Corbin.
Oh fuck, it's so bad. Okay. 12.
12 total.
-1 + 2,
Oh.
so a 13.
Oh, 13 hits, baby. Let's go.
And then I didn't write down my damage for this. I apologize. What is this? Can I just roll? I'm gonna roll damage in game, just normal.
Sure.
I did 0 damage.
It's a minimum of 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I bonked him for
2
1.
zeros.
Okay. You just punched him?
Well, no, with my hammer, but
Oh.
yes.
Oh, that's depressing. Okay. All right. So it finds its way on the other side of you, Dorian. You now find yourself surrounded by these questioning Kenku. And it swings for a 21 to hit.
That might hit.
Might hit. And he's going to do 8 damage with that short sword, buddy.
That sucks.
It does.
Does suck.
But that's it for the Kenku. The next up is going to be this one here, who is actually going to whoop, whoop, whoop. And as it's running away, you see it pull out a crowbar from its from underneath its robe, and it immediately goes over to the crate and tries to pry it open, jumps up and hooks the crowbar in. Dorian, you technically get an opportunity attack if you'd like.
I would definitely like.
Okay. Well, let's see what you do.
Wow.
Okay, that'll do it.
Okay.
Boris. Flashes of Boris.
Yeah.
Boris.
10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big hit.
Damage.
And as you get this huge slash in, it is just like a trail of blood now follows this thing. And when you hit it, it goes, "Hey, stop!" And it runs up and still jumps up to hook into this thing, and it pries back. And as it pries back, it kind of kicks off, so the 3 walls in the top go falling kind of towards you, Davalia, and then the one side goes his way, and it reveals this kind of horrific bone structure with these runes carved into this base that seems to also be made out of some sort of bone mass. And it's just this hideous looking, maybe creature, maybe just statuette. Either way, anyone who is in view of this thing needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Who is in
Sorry, the view of what thing?
Please don't tell me I'm in.
You are in view of it. Davalia, you're definitely in view of it. Everybody's in view of it.
Everybody's in
Because
view.
Upstairs, I'm in view of it?
Yes.
Okay.
And you said Constitution.
Constitution.
Are you sure you didn't want it to be intelligence, wisdom, or charisma?
No, it's Constitution.
Frank.
Yes.
I hate to
Okay, thank
remind
God.
you about us sleeping on the roof. And you said we had like a -6 to saving throws.
No,
with
to dexterity.
That was only
dexterity.
dexterity.
Okay, good.
Dexterity-based checks.
Then never
Uh,
mind. Scratch.
What was causing this attack? Sorry.
It is a horrific structure, statue, creature of some kind that was just unveiled by this crate being opened. So what do we got? I got
I
a
rolled it.
19 here.
I rolled an 18.
Dirty 20 for myself.
I got a
And-
16.
16? Okay. So, this thing clearly is trying to like bore into your psyche, but you all kind of like come about your senses, and you don't like its presence, but you kind of like just tense your way through whatever this kind of psychic wave was that just hit your heads, and you all pass the check. So good job. Next up is going to be Devalia.
This is spooky. I'm gonna
That's not an auto tune.
I'm gonna move forward here. What?
That's good. That's good.
And I'm gonna throw. No, I'm not gonna throw anything. Wait, where was I? Where was I before this? I was like here, right?
Yeah, I would say move 20. You've moved 20.
Okay,
Fine.
so I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna. Oh. Hello, Tamsin. Sorry, my cat. Just Tamsin, can I? Okay, Tamsin, where do you think I should go? Right or left? You're just gonna sit in my notebook? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go like here, and did I move too far or?
Nope, you're good.
I literally cannot see you. And I'm gonna attack the enemy with the hilt of my dagger to like try and knock it out. Tamsin, what are you doing? No, don't eat that.
Okay. Okay, let her rip. Roll the hit.
Let Tamsin roll. Let Tamsin roll.
Tamsin, you wanna roll, Tamsin? Tamsin, wanna roll?
Roll the
Roll
tennis
or riots.
7.
7?
Yeah.
So this thing's flying off the crate side, and you just go to pound him in the head, and he just is moving a little too quick for you. He gets out of the way.
Super fair.
Is
Thank
there
you for your
anything
help,
else?
Tamsin. Thank you for nothing.
Anything else for Devalia? Still got a bonus action.
Bonus action. I don't know. No, I'm fine. I'm good.
No bonus. Okay. Next up is going to be Corbin. There's a lot of blood pouring out of everyone, by the way. Dorian, Fume, a bunch of the
Wait.
birds.
Okay.
Hold on. Who's the lowest?
Well,
Dorian and Fume look pretty beat up. You can see Fume. I know you can't, but he's on the staircase. You can see him. Actually, I'm just
Okay.
going to get rid of that wall.
I'm gonna healing word Fume.
Oh, there she is. Okay, that's so much better.
Okay, let her rip.
5.
Oh,
5.
nice. Much appreciated.
I healed you for 5.
She said that's exactly what Devalia says.
I healed you for 5. This was also terrifying.
Okay, Corbin's up.
Okay, so how does line of sight work? Will I be able to shoot over any of like the boxes that we see? Whoops.
Yeah, if you can see them, the walls are there to give you what your line of sight is.
Okay.
And actually, these ones are destroyed now, so I'll get rid of these.
Okay. Well, I will just Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna hop out of the cart and I'm gonna move into this corner.
Okay.
Kind of away from it all, and I'm loading up another pellet and I'm shooting at this this bad boy in front of me.
So is it a dex check?
No, I'm not gonna do I'm just shooting at it with the crossbow now. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not catapulting because that thing fucking misses all the time. And I'm also rolling my Witcher dice because every other die has let me down. Not bad.
Witcher dice. Let me see it.
It's a 15. So
15 hits.
I don't know if you can see, but it's a D20, and then
Yeah, I can't see very well.
the 20 is like the Witcher wolf head. It's kind of cool.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
That's gonna hit.
And then 1 delta 8 plus I did 5 damage to him.
5?
5.
So this thing you hit, and it kind of stumbles back against the wall, and it just kind of takes its sword and holds it up, and just drops it and opens its wings up to you.
Okay. Okay, that's all I got.
Okay. Next is going to be.
Remember,
this
don't kill
fresh one.
anybody. Is what I'm gonna say.
Wait, what'd you say? Don't kill anybody?
Yeah, remember, don't kill anybody.
And this one, again, in that kind of stately, more feminine voice, just goes, "Coward," and attacks at Dorian. Mr. Dorian, for an 11 to hit.
No, sir.
No, on the 11. Okay. And it will actually back up to climb on top of these boxes here. So it gets about 5 feet off the ground, and it too starts pulling out its short bow. Next up is
Wait,
Dorian.
opportunity?
You've already used it.
Oh,
right.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
To use its crossbow. That's not very nice.
Which one was the one that opened the weird statue thing or whatever it was?
The one near Devalia.
Where is the statue? Is it not on the map?
It's like here. Here, I'll get a token for it.
Oh, okay.
Is this the one that gave up?
Yep.
The one near. Okay.
We'll put it here. I'll mix it up.
I'm gonna move forward to attack this one on the boxes.
Okay. Let her rip. That'll do. Okay. God, this guy don't miss. Unless it's a troll, then he misses a lot. 7.
Not bad.
Big hitter. Okay, so this one was fresh, but you get to it and it is not looking so fresh anymore. You instantly get a good chunk out of its legs, its little chicken legs, and it looks wobbly on its feet already. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Next up is this guy up top who has drawn the short bow and is now kind of surveilling the battlefield. Pulls out and tries to shoot at Devalia, looking too fresh over there. Or what is that? For a 19 to hit. Devalia?
This sucks. I'm just gonna try again with the hilt idea. Of knocking.
Sorry,
it
it's
down.
not your turn. I just need
No.
to know if the 19 hits you.
Oh, so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're gonna take 7 piercing damage from the short bow. It gets a good shot into your shoulder. And that's it. Next up is gonna be Fume.
That was the one beside me that shot already.
That's right.
Oh.
It was so rude. I thought I was ready for a turn.
All right, the same attack. So yeah, same attack. Short sword.
Okay, let her rip.
Okay. Let me think. Hold on. Does it take a turn or action to swap weapons at all?
It just did it kind of at the end of its last turn. You saw
No,
it.
for me.
started.
I mean for me.
No, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I want to put back my dagger and take out my second short sword because I have 2.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do double short sword swings on this fucker. Make sure he dies. First attack.
Okay.
It's gonna be 10.
And a hit does not hit.
Okay. Okay. Second attack.
Mhm.
Oh, natural 20.
Okay, that'll hit.
So I roll the first one twice.
Yep.
So it'll be 4.
Go ahead and describe it.
Fun hell of a
Oh,
crit.
I don't want to kill him though. I don't want to kill him.
Okay.
I will not
So
kill him
he-
though.
Well,
You get 1.
You have
I
to
get
say
one.
before
It's
you.
before you have to do it before.
Yeah, you have to
attack,
declare
but
that you're
it's
gonna.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you get
okay.
1. I'll
Okay,
let you. I'll
okay.
let it slide.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll say with both, you come in with the hilts. The first one he ducks out of the way. The second one comes straight across his short bow, right in the temple, and this Kenku is knocked out on the stairs and starts kind of sliding down a couple stairs, and then stops its descent. Anything else from you?
really all I have, I think. Yeah, it's, unfortunately, it's all I have. And somewhere in between that, I did snap my fingers and my hair's all in cave is all back on fire, by the way.
Okay, sure. Okay.
That's it.
Next up is going to be this Kenku over here, who all it does is it just goes down and says, "No more, no more, no more," and it just kind of goes and sits down in the corner and kicks its short sword towards you, Corbin.
Okay.
The next up is the one near Davalia, and you can see it kind of turns towards you, sees the arrow in your shoulder, and rolls for a 9 to hit.
No.
So it just swings out, can't quite get you. You are up next, Davalia.
That's crazy. Huh. I'm gonna. Yeah, I wanna do the hilt thing again that I wanted to do when I thought it was my turn.
All right.
Oh wait, what's the 19 18 to hit?
18. That'll hit.
How do I roll? Is it the same damage?
Same
It's 'cause-
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
5.
That'll just about do it. So down it goes, crowbar in hand, and just falls unconscious.
Okay.
Anything else from you? You can move, bonus action.
Yeah, can I go to the scary guy thing and put the make it close the box?
You can, but it is like a full 7-foot tall, like, you'd have to really string it back together, so it'll take a little bit.
I want to do it then. Yeah. I
Okay,
want this
so
thing
you can start on that process. Next is going to be Tanner. Corbin.
Corbin. I will, Corbin, is... Ooh. Am I able to, like, kick the short sword away without having to step up into this space here, like, closer to this guy?
He kicked it to you.
Okay, so then I am... I'll just keep it there, actually. If you kicked it all the way to me, okay, that's fine. Dorian heads up, and I'm gonna shoot at the one atop the boxes. Just a regular shot from the crossbow.
Okay.
With the intention to just knock him out.
With the crossbow.
Yeah, but it's like, so my crossbow is bludgeoning. It's,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And I shooting a bolt through his eyes. You know what? I don't trust that, actually. Fuck, I don't trust it. No, I'm doing it. Whatever happens, happens. Well, missed anyways. It's like a 6 or something.
It's a 6? Okay.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
No, you.
Okay.
You.
Hold on. Can I see 1, 15, 25? I only have 25 feet of movement. I want to start. How would I be able to start moving up? So this would be 5, 10, 15. From this point, would I be able to use like my interaction or bonus action to hand Dorian a potion?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to hand
You
him.
can hand it to him, yeah.
Okay, so I want to hand him a potion of healing, and then use my last 10 movement, if possible, to start working towards Davalia to start boxing this motherfucker back up.
Okay.
And that's it.
Next up is going to be the Kenku, who is going to inevitably swing at our friend Dorian here. Mamma mia, for a 13 to hit.
Oh.
Nice.
No. Okay, and it will then take out the book that's hanging from its hip, drops the sword on the ground, takes out the book, and it kind of enlarges so that the wingspan as he holds it out, it kind of enlarges to his entire wingspan. And the book is really not a book filled with pages. It's like 2 big pages, basically, 2 giant thick pages. And you can see that it literally just says, on one side it says SL, and on the other side it says AM. And he slams the book shut. I need the 2 of you, Corbin and Dorian, to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please. And if you slept without a bedroll, you are going to have a minus negative d8 to this.
Okay. I just want you to know, I've dex checked with the best of them. Ooh. I rolled a 0.
Okay, nice. And what'd you get there, Dorian? A 6? Both of you, as he slams the book, this huge gust of air just pushes you both back a full 20 feet away from him. And that's what it's gonna do. And he stays atop his kind of perch there and just don't approach. Dorian, it's on you.
I'm approaching.
I'm gonna do the exact
do that.
opposite.
Can't do that to me. Yeah. I'm gonna rush him again.
Okay. Zoom.
I'm gonna attempt to kick his feet out so that he falls and smacks his head and goes unconscious.
Okay. Give me
With my sword. With
your sword. Okay,
like
let her rip.
sweeping.
Yeah, let her rip.
Nice.
That hits.
Okay.
Fucking kill him, Dorian! I'm just
Oh my god. You hit him so hard in the feet, he does like a full flip and then comes back around and smashes his head on the crate and is just totally out. Just out. Okay, and that's it. So I'll take you guys out of combat here. And you have 3 unconscious and 1 surrendered Kenku. And for the 2 of you putting the box back together, I'll say it takes about a good 30 seconds of teamwork to just box this thing back up.
Cool.
I just want you to know that 30 seconds probably turns into a minute of Davalia doing all the work because I'm only 3 feet tall. So I'm trying. I'm there. But it's just like my hands are just on it.
Okay.
All right, so we put it together.
I want to
Yes.
pickpocket the one in front of me.
Oh my god.
He's unconscious.
I should have been prepared for this.
Actually, no. Good idea. Is there like any sort of like health potion or anything on these guys?
So
Wait, before we loot, I'm going to tell Dorian to go tie up the one that surrendered.
Ooh, smart. Knock him out.
Well,
Make
don't
him
knock him out.
forget everything.
Yeah, talk to him.
okay. So who's looting corpses? Or unconscious. Okay. So in total, each of you find that so they each have 3 copper on them. And the one has the big book that has now kind of shrunk down to still kind of comically large, but not as big as it was. That book that's still attached to the side. Each one of them has a short sword. Each one of them has a short bow with 6 arrows.
Okay. No, they don't have any like health potions or anything on them.
They do not.
That is frustrating.
I look at the short sword. Is it anything of interest or it's just very typical?
Typical, super typical.
I'm not interested. I don't pick it up.
Suspiciously typical.
It screams of boring.
Can I grab the short sword off of this one
Yep.
and just hang on to that?
Okay.
And then I would like to go to one of the dead bodies and search
Unconscious.
for the actual dead people that were murdered in here.
Oh, I don't.
And see if they have the tattoos on them of the Zentrim or the Xanathar.
Okay.
I want to check to see if there's anything remarkable on the dead people.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk over to this guy.
Anyone have any health potions on me?
You find somebody with a tattoo, Mr. Health Potion. No. So I won't even make you roll for this. It is super obvious. This was a fight, and you can very clearly see exposed tattoos over all of them. Seemed like it was an even fight, 6 and 6, and they're all dead. Half Zentrum, half Xanathar.
Whoa. So these Kenku are just fucking squatting here. Guys, this is guild battles again. It was the dead people are both Zentrum and Xanathar.
Kind of side eye that as I walk over. Kind of piques my interest, obviously, a little bit here and there. It's like, oh, interesting. As I make my way to this fucker. And I'll be like, okay, I mean, we can either do this the hard way or the easy way. Just tell us what's up. What's happening here?
And it's just kind of like keeled back on the wall now, just kind of sitting down. And it quickly just says 3 things. First, it says in an orcish voice, Xanathar sends its regards. And then in a kind of thin, nasally voice, tie up the pretty boy in the back room. Follow the yellow signs in the sewers. And then in a kind of scratchier voice, no time to loot the place, just get him to the boss.
How do you spell follow? Oh yeah, 2 L's.
Nice. FALLOH.
Is it in? Do you say in the sewers or to the sewers?
In the sewers.
In the sewers. Uh-oh, stinky.
Okay. I'll ask him, so where's the sewer located? I mean, would I know where the sewer is located or would I not? There's
just sewers everywhere.
Okay, I'll be like, where's the specific sewer location where he's tied up?
And he just repeats
the same 3 dialogues.
He repeats the one about the tie up
signs.
the pretty boy, follow the yellow signs.
Okay, and I'll just kind of just say it not out loud, but like normally, not really directly to him. I'll be like, these guys just repeat things they've heard in the past from other people. It's not that useful, honestly, other than what he said already.
Whose side are you on? Do you only serve yourself?
And he just kind of looks down and you see him like racking his brain a little bit. Loot.
These guys don't really have their own dialogue. They just speak whatever they've heard before. They're like parrots, essentially.
Well, it sounds like they're here just... It sounds like they're not on anybody's side. They're just here to rummage through now that the warehouse is empty, which is... Where was your friend running up the stairs? What's up the stairs?
Vantage.
Okay. I would like to... There's a door up here?
No, it just leads to the 2nd floor.
There's no door. There's just leads to the 2nd floor.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna go see what's on the second floor, and I'm gonna start walking that way towards the stairs, and then up the stairs if possible.
Oops.
Okay.
So this is a kind of balcony that overlooks the entire lower level.
Okay.
You can see there's like a kind of crane mechanism hanging over top, over on this side over here. And it looks like there are some rooms up to the top right here, but otherwise it's primarily a balcony. Looks like there's just like a crane operating station and more crates and boxes and things like that.
Okay. I'll just call down and say, it looks like there's some more rooms up here if you guys want to check them out, and then let them to their devices, whatever they do. I'm gonna be up here, but not advance.
Okay.
I just want to ask the Kinku, which one of you is the leader? Is it this one over here with the book?
Same.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get much more out of these guys. I don't know. You could do whatever you want with him, I guess. I want to go check out what's upstairs, and I'll walk upstairs.
I also tied him up with the rope as well.
I will also walk
Well-
upstairs.
What you doing,
So
Dora?
wide, walking up the
I'll come with. I'll come
stairs.
with. Why not?
Okay.
Wait.
Together up the stairs.
Wait. Actually, no. Man. These other ones that are we'll know if they wake up. I'll go upstairs. Sorry.
As you get kind of closer to some of these boxes, you get the smell of like a spoiled olive oil. You can also see a bunch of other boxes are cracked open, and there are just piles of hundreds of pairs of these like wooden soled sandals that were all the rage last summer, but are kind of out of fashion right now.
Damn it!
What's this door that I'm at?
What? Oh, that's not a door. That's like a crane.
Oh, what about the thing literally in front of me? Like it looks.
This?
Like
Yeah, that's a crane hanging over from the second floor.
Oh, what about this thing here?
It's just boxes.
All the boxes.
Yeah, it looks like a door on the floor, but it's stacked. You got to
Oh,
talk down.
riot shield.
Yeah.
The rooms were okay this way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call to Dorian over here, and I am going to
I
try
walk.
and open this door. Fuck. Sorry, I clicked on it.
That's okay.
I no longer want to open the door.
No, you did.
Why can I?
I'm going in.
Oh, sorry. You were up. You were there.
Thank you.
You were just downstairs.
What are you, creature?
Wait, is this Dorian's mouse?
So no. So there's this is clearly just like an office. It's like the warehouse office. It's just covered in dust, draped in cobwebs, and as you open the door, this rat just kind of skitters out of the door and just kind of dodges past you, tucks its way in a corner somewhere.
Is there a desk anywhere, or would like just there hasn't been one that we've walked through?
No, not in this room here.
Okay. I'm gonna nudge or like notion to Fume to open this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna open this door.
Before they proceed, I'd be like, guys,
Be like-
what about the unconscious people? What if they wake up?
I hit him pretty hard. I don't know if he'll be waking up anytime soon. Did you guys not hit him hard enough?
I mean,
Have you ever?
I'm just
I
saying,
hit the hardest I could.
we should be quick.
Well, have you ever made anyone unconscious before? I mean,
Hey, maybe I don't know. Have I?
You accidentally tripped somebody down a flight of stairs.
probably
once.
on accident.
Okay, that was.
She was like 80, so
He's dead.
Oh my god!
it was a rough day for everyone.
I mean that's pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
I wanted to. Wait, she was in my way. I didn't mean. I was stacking shelves. Like I don't know.
Is she still alive?
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's good.
All I'm saying is we should be quick.
I will.
Yeah.
I don't think the Cancun's are going to be any problem. The first one surrendered almost immediately. I think after we've knocked them out, they'll more than likely just going to try and leave. But I agree. Let's be quick.
Is this a window in front of me?
Yep, and it actually literally just looks out like 2 feet to the next house over. It's like almost like a window to window view, but you have to kind of like peek up underneath the blind as it is drawn.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I'll just drop it and I'll open.
Okay, yeah, I want to open this one too.
I'll be like 3, 2, 1 to him,
3,
and then
yeah,
open the door
3,
at the same time. Cool.
Okay. Okay. So it's again, it's just these kind of dusty old offices. Go ahead and everybody that's in these offices here, give me a perception check, or actually, let's say investigation. Give me an investigation.
Ooh, I got great investigation.
Also, I don't know why this is a door. This is a window.
Phenomenal investigation, actually, I might add. It's my highest one.
Ooh, 17.
Oh, I rolled a 12. However, it's a +6. I'm just saying. 18.
Okay. Fume, as you make your way into this like side room, still kind of same old, but you find a piece of paper just like folded up in the corner, and it's for some reason just folded into this like perfect paper bird.
Like origami style?
Yeah, and it's like the only thing in the room that doesn't have dust on it. It's just pristine.
Okay. I will like unravel it, I guess, or like assume, into like regular paper form if that's possible.
Yep. And as you unfold it, you kind of hold it out. You can see it slowly starts folding itself back into a bird.
Like forcefully?
Not really forcefully, just like like if you don't hold it open, force
I
it
hold
open.
it open. Is there text on it anywhere?
Nope.
Oh. Okay. I'll just kind of look at it, I guess, while Tanner does this thing, I guess.
Okay.
Or if anyone else is doing their thing
Yeah,
while,
and
while I'm doing this.
I got nothing in mind, right?
No, it's just all dusty old offices. What you do notice though is in your room, that last room on top, there's this like steel bell as you turn around to leave, just above the door on the inside. And then when you turn back to walk out, you realize actually there's a steel bell above the other door too. So like over here. As you're walking backwards, you're starting to notice these.
And they're at the top of the door.
Above the door.
Above the door. Okay. I'll just point it out to Devalia. And just be like, hey, all these doors have, you know what that's for?
Is it like one of those things where like I can like it, like, when like those like shops have like bells that like ring? Is it like that?
Yeah, it's almost like, it looks kind of like a school bell. Like the old school bells.
Right. What do those look like?
Like a big round, I guess I'm too old for this. There's a big round like metal disc, basically almost like a bowl, and then there's like a hammer.
Oh,
Yeah.
like that? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alarm. So I'm gonna come up to Fume. I'm gonna come into Fume's room and see what he's doing.
Well, I'm gonna walk out after I get this.
Okay, okay. And then so now that we're here, I'll just say we probably want to be careful. It seems like they have some sort of alarm system here. Not that it matters, but because everybody's dead or knocked out, but it could wake the Kenkus up. Did you find anything?
Yeah, I found this this kind of weird paper bird thing that like somehow folds back into shape if you like unravel it. I don't know why. It's kind of interesting. It's pretty cool actually, but why?
Huh.
Corbin, you know what this is.
I do.
It is a magic item called a paper bird.
Okay.
And
Quite fitting, I must say. Man.
I'll send you the description.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, that is a paper bird.
Okay. So I'll pull out one of my like metal origami birds, And like that's kind of what I'm trying to do with these, and then I'll put it away. So the bird isn't as a secret or anything. It's you write on it and you speak whoever you want it to go's name into existence, and it will fold into a tiny paper bird and fly to that recipient. It can be destroyed on the way there, so you definitely want to be careful where you're sending it. But that's essentially what these are used for.
But there's no text on it, nothing. No writing.
No, this is just blank. So this one would be free for us to use to send to somebody should we need to.
Oh. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, you have your own, right? Maybe I'll keep this one and use it just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. Hang on to it. We'll
Yeah.
save that one for a rainy day.
Wait, why rainy day?
Well, until we need it, rather. Not a rainy day. So the only thing is that whoever we're sending it to, the person, the being, the creature, it needs to be on our plane and not another. If somebody is dead, they are no longer on our plane? Asking DM?
I will say that depends,
Okay.
but for the most part, yes.
Okay. So if and what would happen if we tried to send it to somebody on a different plane? It just wouldn't go?
Wouldn't work.
Okay. So if we try to send it to somebody and they're not with us on our world, meaning maybe they're dead, the bird won't go. So
Should we check if Floon or Floon or Reynard are alive?
Well,
yes.
If I try sending a message to Floon or Reynard right now using this bird, will it just fly to them and we just follow it? Is that a thing?
Yes. So it is relatively quick. So we might want to try and find maybe another mode of travel to be able to follow it, whether that be horse or we call one of the couriers.
If he's captured, it could get into the wrong hands and they could know we're on to them.
Or we could just be like, hey, bestie, miss you. You know what I mean? We'd be chill.
Oh, I'll worry about the message. Don't worry about that. I got that under control.
Yes, so I agree. I think this is how we find Floon or Renair. I do think that we probably need to not go right now. Maybe get settled in a little bit, cleaned up, so that way we have our wits about us. Because I personally don't want to fight another Fort Kenku, and I think there's more than that waiting for us on wherever we're headed.
Well, see, I'm quite intrigued by this thing now. I kind of just want to use it. It's it's kind of cool.
I will
Can I
say,
take it out of his hand?
Sure.
What do I have to roll?
Give me a dex check.
Well, I'm gonna obviously not let this happen.
Yeah. So you can do a dex too.
the motherfucking roll off, baby.
What'd you roll?
12.
Dirty 20.
No!
And as I'm like, that is so not chill right now.
You're not in chill right now. Why are you gonna send a message to someone we were?
I was like, everybody
We need to
chill,
find
everybody
them,
chill, everybody chill.
We have to find
Before
them.
we use the paper bird, we know that we can head through the sewers. We follow the yellow signs in the sewers. That should be our first step. We save the paper bird as a contingency, our tertiary plan. Which means we need a primary and a secondary before we use the tertiary.
Well, we don't know which sewer. I mean, the sewer is huge. Which part of the sewer?
We just find the yellow signs. I can't imagine it would be far from here, at the very least. Which ward are we in? The dock ward, right? Which ward are we in?
You're in the dock ward.
The dock ward. I'm assuming one here in the dock ward.
Oh, should we send a message to Floon or Reynard? If we were to send it, of course.
Just the one following, right?
Reynar's following. Floon is the one that Volo
Floon.
is after. So Floon, ideally.
And do you just speak into this thing, or do you have to physically write something?
You just speak a creature's name. You speak.
I mean the message. The message. Like,
Oh,
do
the,
I?
the person. You write the message.
Okay.
You have up to 50 words. That'll
I
fit
see.
on the page, or else the ink, it weighs the paper bird down, and the paper bird can't fly. So
50
or less.
Guys,
Yes.
Yeah.
and I'll just look out the window, or I'll get their attention, look at them, and look out the window. Be like, that guard. There's a guard outside.
There's a guard
Like,
outside.
like coming in?
No, but he's searching around.
Oh, this city guard. You're talking about a city guard.
And I think this one saw me steal the card.
Oh.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
We need to be quick.
We need to
We
be
should
quick.
we should leave and just reconvene somewhere else.
Okay.
I think. Should we not search the rest of this place?
Well, what
You
is
said
it,
be
Dorian? There's a
quick.
guard coming, Dorian.
I mean, oh, well, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, we should be quick. I mean, yeah, we don't want to get framed for all this
I
mess.
can't.
Is
I
this a
cannot be
window?
framed
Wait,
for murder.
Fume,
I will
you're
lose-
jumping out the
I will
window?
lose my
Wait,
job
this is
if
a
I'm
window?
framed for mass
The
murder.
window.
Oh, there's a door. That's why.
They put doors on it. I don't know why they did that, but
Okay.
it's a window.
That's so
Is he
funny.
stuck as later? My bird now.
Whee!
Is he in the front of the
This
warehouse?
is between. This is kind of the wedge between. It's the side of the warehouse. So there's like a little kind of alleyway in between, and he's just roaming around back there, just kind of looking up, looking at the house, looking at the warehouse.
Yeah. We need.
yeah.
We need to leave. We don't want to be framed for murder.
I will lose my job if I'm framed for murder.
That. You're right. That's the.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Yeah. She will. She will lose her
Let that
job.
happen.
Davalia will lose her job.
And my mom will be so mad at me.
Is there okay? So on. I am. Where is the guard in relation to this window?
He kind of just passed directly beneath it, and he's making his way now to the back of the building.
Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna. As I'm walking out, is there a desk anywhere
I would say one of the offices had a desk. We can
in here?
I'll kind
Because
of
I'm
back
just
you
trying
up,
to
yeah.
find. I'm trying to find something similar or like relative to like paper, pens, ink.
Oh yeah, there's like I would say there's paper like strewn about throughout all of these rooms.
Okay, so I would have grabbed just like blank paper, whatever I can to write on, and utensils to write with, and just pocket that stuff.
So I would say you get like an old dusty quill, not necessarily any ink, but
Okay, dusty quill.
Yeah.
And paper. Okay. And then yeah, I'll start making our way out downstairs and to the back door. Where was that again? It's like over here. I can't move.
Okay.
Right
Are
up
you
the
all
wall.
leaving?
Yeah.
I'll say so. I'm definitely.
As you guys
We're all
start
leaving.
piling your way down the stairs, you feel a bump on the stairs. Just
Wait,
like a
what?
thud. Like a
Like,
thud
oh,
on the wooden stairs as you're
Like-
walking down, and it's audible as well. And
like from
and then
below?
from below. And you kind of like hesitate for half a second, and you hear it again. Like it's a clear like thud, intentional.
Can we walk?
Oh, I
Can
understand.
I walk around and see if there's like a cupboard or something like that?
Well, yeah, he said there is one. It's like the Harry Potter style.
Oh, can we open the cupboard?
bring you guys all down.
Yeah,
Oh.
we want to move boxes
bad.
and search for.
Here, I'm gonna put you over here.
Thank you.
Oops, I put you in the street. Oops.
No, there's a guard there. Yeah, can I open the cupboard door?
Okay,
Harry?
I'll let you do it. You go ahead.
I open the door.
Mr.
Oh,
Potter?
it's
You
up
can,
here,
you
right?
can actually open the
Yeah,
door.
click on this door up here.
Wait,
Davalia.
what? Oh. Oh my god.
And now you
what
can
is
move
it?
your character up there and look in there.
Who the? Hey, yo!
So
Hello?
Okay, I'm running in
So-
as she says "Ayo."
I want to walk out
With-
and close the door, and then lock it.
with with feet tied with a kind of just a white cloth, and with a white cloth tied tightly over the mouth, this relatively handsome, relatively tall human
guy's
with
good
red
looking.
hair, just kind of frantically like, and you can see he's on his back like kicking.
I'm
like,
gonna
with his
press the
legs poised
digitation to
kick
clean
out.
up Davalia. Make it look nice.
Do you need help? Okay, I'm gonna take my dagger and like cut the rags or whatever, like keeping him bound. Unbind him.
Okay. And he kind of like shakes everything off. He like kind of rubs his wrists. They've clearly been tied for a while. There's the indentation of the binds. And he just kind of like puts his hands through his hair and like brushes it down. Without even introducing himself, Davalia, I will take that history check from a while back. This face is the face of royalty.
Rainer.
This is Renair.
I'm prestidigitationing harder.
And he sees you kind of like prepping yourself, and he kind of like instinctively like does a little bit of the same, just like brushes
He thinks
his
I'm
face up.
Stop.
And he goes, please tell me none of you are from that hideous gang.
I'm from a library. What that?
Oh, thank
I-
the gods.
I'll
I
cover on the
like-
bottom.
Libraries are great. Which one are you? You're Reynard, right?
Renair, yes.
Renair, sorry. I'm Davalia. We came here to find you and Floon. But we found you. Do you know where Floon is? How about we get you out of here, actually? And I like trying to like move him up and out of the
Yes.
little cupboard space.
Please, the light of day.
And then I'm gonna also cure wounds him for whatever. But that's okay.
Okay. And you can see like kind of some of the cuts in his arms and his legs from the bindings, and he's got like a black eye. It all just heals over. He says, "Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
You mentioned something of which one am I? That tells me that you know that there's someone else like me."
Is Corbin at
I'm
attention
saluting-
this
yeah, I'm
entire time?
I'm saluting him.
Please, please.
Corbin, his dad's out of power, Corbin. His dad's out of power.
When he comes out and he gets healed and everything, I'm just gonna like spit out some blood off to the side and just stare at him.
What?
You.
No, I'm not spitting it at him. I'm just staring at
Oh.
him, spitting off to the side.
And he sees you spit. You must have had quite a battle to have gotten so bloodied. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Don't be.
As I was asking, you said that there was. Which one am I?
Yeah.
What did you mean by that?
So we kind of know what's been happening, but also not really. So if you can fill in the blanks, we were sent here by Volo to find Floon, and then we kind of figured out that there was a mix-up. That the people who took Floon thought Floon was you, and then we learned that you followed Floon when this all happened, and yeah. So step one complete. We found you. Yay!
Yes. Though I wish you had found Floon. I am not sure that I'm quite deserving of being found just yet.
Oh, no negative self-talk.
We can put you back in if you want.
No, it's shh. So we're gonna go to step 2, and step 2 is finding Floon. See, it's all we at baby steps.
I can't believe you've gotten this far.
Me neither.
And you know so much already.
Is it because I'm a girl? I'm kidding. I mean, it's gonna be, it's fine. It's fine. Listen, how about where can we go where we can talk about this? Because us being here right now is maybe not the best idea.
I agree.
I have a room in town.
Perfect. Do you mind if we come and reconvene and talk?
Yes, of course. We should go.
Cool. We all good to go, pals, friends?
Yeah, and then I will. Hey, Doran, can you get us out of here? And assuming your honor is staying at the Yawning Portal.
I don't hold any titles.
Oh,
so
my fault.
It's just Renair.
It's just Renair. Okay.
Yes. Wait, you knew that as well.
Yeah, so we've got a guy there. They basically said they hadn't seen you in a long time. So we were actually hoping to find you. Let's walk and talk. Dorian, can you get us to the Yawning Portal without being seen?
I'm gonna go look out that back window to see if the guard is out the back. So come over
okay.
here.
And then while that's happening, Renair, we understand that there's a mix-up. We were actually hoping to find you not here, just in general, to figure out how much danger Floon is actually in.
I would venture to guess it's quite a lot. They are convinced that he is me, and that I know something about some obscene amount of dragons. They're convinced that my father embezzled 500,000 dragons while he was the Open Lord, and that it's hidden somewhere. You can imagine how a frenzy could be stirred up.
Imagine Dragons, yeah. Well, is that true?
No, not. I couldn't see how that would be possible. That's so much.
Look at Dorian. Just like make eye contact with Dorian, and then look back at Renair.
Is he lying?
Inside check.
Go ahead, give me an insight check.
I'd want to insight that.
Ooh, not bad. My
Fuck, I
insight check
believe
on
him. Honestly, guys, I think he's telling the truth. We should.
23.
Rolls today.
And he kind of like looks around at you guys, like kind of just eyeballing him, and he says, "Listen, I'll tell you everything. I do wish to find my friend. They believe there's some artifact that I know where it is. It's called the Stone of Galore. And they assume that I know where it is and that the stone can lead them to this hidden hoard. And by they, I mean these gangs. They've been spurred up into this frenzy. All the crime has apparently been because of me being in town. Who would have thought?
Did my inside give me anything, by the way?
Just that he actually just kind of stopped you in your tracks. Like he saw that you guys were intrigued with like what he's saying, and he just kind of went on about his business. So you didn't garner a whole ton.
Oh, so I don't know if I believe him or not?
I mean,
On a 23?
Yeah, he seems like he's
Okay. So you're saying this some kind of stone can lead us to a room full of a horde of dragons? Like what?
Dragon being
Is that what you're
gold.
saying?
Money,
Yeah,
money. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
dragons being gold. That's the
okay.
currency.
Dragon
Yeah.
being gold.
I'm like literally dragons. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna like,
So-
Yeah.
I'm gonna like whisper like, guys, and like try and wave them down from
Yeah.
afar. Like, we gotta go.
Okay, we'll talk.
Yeah,
we'll talk.
if it's
we'll
clear,
talk.
let's go.
We can't go at the back.
Okay, the other way.
Oh, what the fuck, Dorian?
He's close. We gotta go now.
Which way do
I'm
we?
also gonna quickly ask him. I'd be like, are so are both the guilds after this, or just the one that owns, or just the Zenithars? Zentarians, sorry.
Both of them. Both of them. They've gone into this frenzy as soon as I got to town again. And they're relentless. And they are convinced that I know something. And I don't. It's all made up.
Great. We're talking about
Yeah,
this later.
now-
and
yeah,
I'm gonna
let's-
bring-
Let's go. Let's go.
Bring
Let's
him
go.
back.
As we're like walking,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, also, I'm like, so both the guilds just essentially want the gold, and or I guess dragons, and is that really all they're after?
So hold on. I want to say we are walking to a window on the second floor while Fume is interrogating this guy in the back.
Sure.
Um,
Is that all they're after? Just the dragons?
what do you mean, is that all they're after? They believe there's 500,000 dragons up for the taking, and all they need is some stone that I'm supposed to know where it is.
I mean, yeah, that's a lot of gold, but there's no like maybe I don't know greater motive, something like that, something crazier. So I don't know. I've just heard a lot of weird stories, read a lot of weird things. I don't know. Just usually there's some kind of weird thing behind all this stuff, not just gold or dragons.
No, that's it.
All right.
That's, that's all they're after.
Corbin,
Yeah.
I left my rope downstairs. Do you have rope?
Fuck. I have rope. Yeah, I've got rope. I've got rope.
Mhm.
And then
You hear the creaking of the door opening behind you down the stairs.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out a python, a
A pitten, yeah.
a piton, thank you, and I'm gonna fucking hammer it into the wall. Bing. Okay. And
Yeah.
I'm tying up my rope onto the piton, and I'm throwing it out the window.
Okay.
And then
I will
I'm
say
I'm having
as you
everybody-
hammer it in, it rings into the stone, and the sound kind of echoes into your office and out the door behind you.
Okay.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Give me a dexterity check. Let's see how fast you can get this done.
Did you do it?
Nat 20, baby!
Yeah.
So you just super quick, you place the pitten down, slam it in, it sends this echo throughout the building, and you hear the door slam open, and you just hear this guard shout out, "Hey, who's in here?" And you just hear the sound of heavy armor clanging around downstairs, and you're able to sling up that rope super quick and start sliding down.
No, I'm not sliding down yet. I want everybody else to go first.
Okay, you at least get the rope slung up super
Okay.
quick. Okay.
Going first.
Go, 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 go.
Okay. I'll say you're just going down a rope, so I'm not going to have you guys make checks. Who's next?
So Dorian goes. Devalia goes. Renair goes.
I'm gonna wait to make sure that Renair and Fume get out.
Okay.
To make sure Fume goes and stops talking.
Okay, and then as everybody gets out, I want to undo the piton and the rope, drop it out the window, and say, "Catch me!" And then I'm gonna jump out
Oh, okay.
in hopes that somebody will catch me, so that way we don't leave a trace.
Arms out, ready to go.
Yeah, and Renair steps up right away too, like
Okay.
to grab you.
Now, on the way down, I'm saluting him.
Okay.
That's
Let's.
not a power anymore. Just-
Okay. He rolled really, really well. Fume, did you leave by the way?
Yeah, I'll take it down. Sure.
Okay.
It's fine.
So all you guys go. Okay, perfect. So you jump down, and Corbin, as you go, you can clearly hear that the big heavy boots are on your level as you jump out the window and land in the loving arms of Vernair and Devalia. And you find yourself tucked away in this tiny little side street to the this side here to the right. You would find yourself back on Candle Lane.
Keep going, keep going.
Dorian, yep.
Move,
to the
move.
yawning portal. Follow Dorian. Follow Dorian.
We're walking.
We're walking.
Okay, so you make your way out, and again, the kind of last sounds you hear are just the banging around of heavy armor in the warehouse behind you. And as you look down the back alley, you see two more guards standing way in the back behind the warehouse, not necessarily paying attention to you guys. They've just kind of entered the scene, and you make your way out into the street and down towards the yawning portals where you're going.
Yes.
I'll be,
Yeah.
instead of going in the open street, I'll be ducking into another back alley, like taking the back alley.
Our
Yeah.
resident street rat.
Street
Okay.
rat styles, you know.
Okay, so and you're leading the crew,
Yes.
I take it. Okay, so you're in the back here. All right, let me get you guys your new buddy. Okay, so you are an expert at navigating these back streets. You're able to tuck and weave your way through the streets and kind of pop up at the yawning portal, and everybody kind of loses their way. They don't really know where they are as you make your way through, but you end up making your way through the trade ward and into the famous yawning portal. And as you arrive, it's still relatively early in the morning. It's about 10. And you guys, bloody, bruised, and battered, see Durnan behind the bar holding onto his cat. And he stands up to greet you. And that, my friends, I think is a good spot to call it, if you guys are cool with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yay.
Nice.
Boop.
All right.
Wow. Great job, team.
All right.
What if we just never checked that fucking Harry Potter door?
We're like, it must be nothing.
I didn't
Yeah,
even-
fuck that shit, whatever.
I didn't even hear that was
Well,
there.
what if we just like left through the window
True. While we were up
initially?
Might
Then what? You just
have
stop.
died. Well, the guard might have found him.
I mean, you wouldn't have to deal with the guard if, somebody didn't get a little feisty in the first
there.
place.
True.
I think it was a great plan.
It worked.
It works. Hey, we did it. We did it, Joe.
It didn't go as well as I would have hoped it to. It was no dragon encounter, but I rolled horribly. I
was-
can't believe
yes,
I
you
got
did.
away
It
with
was rough.
everything that I did.
Yeah,
Was not
Yay.
the best.
good job.
Whoa.
Very good stuff.
That's probably a mile's worth of stones that we
Guys
traversed.
just feasting
Oh
for
yeah,
these
you can,
level ups.
you can level up.
Oh, we level up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Alright, how the fuck
Yeah.
do I level up a rogue?
Okay.
It's your milestone of galore.
I'm muting up everything. Saying goodbye to the stream. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll have this one up on YouTube soon. And yeah, and we'll just keep on keeping on as I level up here. Love that. Okay. Love you guys. Peace out, homies.